Good morning, everyone. I'm Dexter Gravel, and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. I almost want to say last week, but it's been longer than that. Last video was special because it was my anniversary for playing this game. But today, it's the anniversary of the game itself. Time for the Rising of 2025. Let's go see what we have in store for us this year. Now, there should be fireworks going off, right? I heard some earlier. Are they not going off right now? Doesn't it actually need to be... It is fully nighttime. Oh, it's pretty close to morning, though, isn't it? Oh, that might make sense. Darn it. So I guess they're not showing the fireworks at this point. Oh, the Wandering Minstrel's the one providing the event for this year. An adventurous ambition. Ooh, the Wandering Minstrel is in search of inspiration. Ah, more inspiration? Don't you have enough already? Well, now, if it isn't my adventurer friend Dexter, it could only be a blessing from the Navigator that we should meet again here and now. You see, I've been struggling to find inspiration for a new song to perform this rising. I have a mind to speak with the locals for their tales, for which I could use your able assistance. Might you be willing to accompany me? I can certainly try. I am truly grateful. During the rising, we remembered those we lost in the Calamity, even as we turn our attention to a brighter future. 'Tis my hope to hear a tale that inspires one and all to look forward. Now then, there's no better place for talking, Limsa, than the Drowning Wench. Let's first seek out the barkeep battle run and see if he has aught of interest to share. He might. It's been a long time since I've last talked to him. Oh, we're actually going into a cutscene for this one? Oh, I thought I've actually gone directly to the bar myself. Oh, come on, what's the harm? The harm in what? What's the harm? Well, you get yourself killed, that's the harm. And I ain't letting one so young sign up. Why do you want to become an adventurer so badly anyway, Richa? That didn't Richa? Did I pronounce that right? There's this place I need to go to. The problem is the Yellow Jackets won't let a child leave the city alone. But if I was an adventurer, I'd be responsible for myself. I could go wherever I please, whenever I please. So please let me sign up. It ain't that simple, lass. I've got a responsibility to those who sign up. If I let someone that's clearly unprepared head out there and they end up hurt or worse, I wouldn't be able to live it down. And don't even get me started on the damage it caused the guild's reputation. So you can forget about signing up until you're older. Much older. But it has to be now, during the rising. Why do you have to be so responsible? Because he's an adult. It comes with age, lass. Now, run along and get yourself home. She clearly does not want to. She's clearly going to try and usurp your responsibility. Oh no, yep, she's getting that look in her face. Hi, what did we walk in on? Is everything well? Sorry you had to see that. The little cub's bent on becoming an adventurer. I said no and sent her on our way. Still, I can't help but worry. She doesn't strike me as the sort to give up easily. True that. Wouldn't surprise me a whit if she tried to sneak out anyway. I hate to impose, but do you reckon you could keep an eye on Richa? I do it myself, but I can't get up and leave the tavern. Certainly not. That's why we're here. The timing of the rising seemed to be of the essence to the little one. Intriguing, would you not agree? Let's ask her about that. I'm in your debt. Now, the nearest city exit's the Tempest Gate, over by the Aft Castle. I suggest you begin by talking to Clindrail, the sentry yonder. Alright, we'll do just that. Quest accepted. Hopefully this goes well. There's Clindrail. And the Wandering Minstrel, of course, here to ask questions. The Yellow Jackets keep constant watch at every city gate. If Richa has come through, they'll have surely seen her. Hopefully you have you, Clindrail? The lowlands of Loznosha await you on the other side of the Tempest Gate. Yeah, but we're actually looking for someone who might have come through. At Bataran's behest, you say? As it happens, a girl of that description did come through just a moment ago, and you shouldn't try to stop her because she was on her own. She was at the heels of a Makota peddler. Oh. So at a glance, one might think them parent and child, but the way she kept stealing glances behind her made me suspicious. So I alerted my comrade, a yo-yo, outside, and I expect she stopped the little one for questioning. If you're worried, you should seek her out. Our thanks for the information. We'll find your comrade at once. Okay, a good idea that she did that. The lowlands await. Yay! Oh, if the Zephyr Gate is the sweet breath of the gods, then I suppose the Tempest Gate is the violent wind from the other end. There's a joke there. I'm not going to go that way. Alright, so they are... Aha! There you are. Ah, there's a yo-yo. You're not... Are you... Wait. Are you who I think you are? 'Tis well the Yellow Jackets noticed her ere she had gotten far. Yes, a good thing. You okay, Richa? Damn it, they saw straight through my disguise. Hi, we're here. How are things? Ah, with the way they're speaking, yeah, this is the same girl, the same woman we helped out with the fireworks last year. I remember now. That's why she seems so familiar. Well, now, if it ain't the good minstrel and our kindly helper, pleased to see the two of you again. What brings you here today? We had to stop this girl from leaving on her own because it's getting dangerous out there. So Badaran sent you after the little one. I was just about to ask her what she's been up to. Richa, was it, dearie? Even without others telling you, you ought to know it's dangerous out here. What is it you want to do so badly or risk your life like this? There's something that I need to see. It doesn't matter if it's dangerous. I have to go. That strong, huh? We understand you have reasons, Risha. Even so, we cannot in good conscience allow you to wander the wilds alone. So, here I would make a proposal. Rather than becoming an adventurer, why not employ the services of one? With a dependable adventurer at your side, you would be able to reach your destination safely. This, I believe, is your best option. Are you willing, and can you pay? But I don't have any money. Oh, that answers that question. And what adventurer would want to help a child anyway? Ah ha ha, you're in the presence of one. Why, our friend here, of course. Then, oh wait, you're volunteering me, aren't you? You can count on me as long as I get paid, or if you're happy with this humble vagrant. I'm not exactly a humble... Or am I? Am I a humble vagrant? I have no idea. But you can easily count on me. Yeah. You're volunteering me, but I also volunteer. I shall be glad to provide suitable recompense in Richa's stead. While a part of me hopes that this will lead to inspiration for a song, above all, I feel compelled to lend a helping hand. Don't we all? You really helped me? Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad it worked out for you, but as a client, there's something you need to bear in mind. And what could that be? That is, if you got to give the adventurer your trust, be honest with what exactly it is you need, and it'll be ready to help you all the better. The place I want to go to is a lighthouse here in Lower Lenosha. It's named for one of the 12. I heard a rumor from a kid in town, you see. He told me that ghosts appear there during the rising. A ghost? You want to see a ghost? They're supposedly lighthouse keepers who died in the Calamity, and they spirit children away to the realm of the dead. But that's got to be nonsense, and I want to prove it. Oh, the 2 lighthouses in the area. Ocean's Torch is the only one as civilians can get to. Don't recall hearing nothing about ghosts, though. Certainly neither heard of that myself. I can't help but be curious, so I'll come along. Having a yellow jacket with you ought to make things easier, I reckon. That's outside of a skirmish, anyway. Being a cannoneer, I'm more at home blasting things from a distance. If you run into angry fiends on the road, they're all yours. Oh, no worries. That's why I'm a warrior. That would be kind of awkward if it turned out I was actually a ranged character for this. or mained as a ranged character, to say. If young Richa is heading to Ocean's Torch, then someone should report as much to Baderon. Oh yeah, aren't all three of us going with her? Oh, wait, no, yeah, Yo-Yo's, yeah. Uh-oh, that's, who's gonna be doing it then? As I said, I never heard about ghosts appearing at the lighthouse. Wonder why Richa's so interested in them. Well, it's gonna find out, right? So, what's your name, adventurer? Hello, my name is Dexter. Dexter Gravel. I'll remember that. Thank you so much for helping me. We'll go to Ocean's Torch and see if the rumor about the ghosts is true. Oh, that's it for the quest? Oh. Interesting. I thought we would have gone straight there, but it's part of the separate quest to go there itself. Interesting. Okay, same as before. Oh, yo. Same as before. All right, Richa, which one's next? A light that never burns. Oh, light that ever burns. I almost read that as never burns. Richa is champing at the bits to set forth. Are you ready to go, Dexter? We are supposed to let someone know that we're going, right? As much as I would like to accompany you. Oh, so you're gonna stay behind? I thought you were thinking of coming along as for inspiration. Someone should return to the Drowning Wench to appraise Baderon of these developments. Besides, to hear your accounts afterwards, what you learned and felt will also bring unique inspiration. I wish you an enjoyable and insightful excursion. Well, given how things go with these things, we might actually see something. Right, to begin with, how about we head east to Madman Bridge? It'll give Richa a chance to see the sights. The path can be steep in places, so take your care don't take a tumble now. I'll be fine, don't worry. Let the adventure begin. Adventure time! Yay! Alright, speak with Richa, who is actually just down by the bridge? Yes. Right at the cross of the bridge. I mean, not the cross of the bridge, but where the path crosses. That's what I meant to say. And here it is, Madman Bridge. If you head north, you'll get to the Red Rooster Stead, but our destination takes us south. A vital route for trade is the bridge, but it prowls with bandits and fiends beyond. That's why it was given its name, as a warning to younglings. Oh, don't you be telling her stories like that at this point. Look, a river, and there's some sort of strange animal. Have you never been outside Limsa Limensa before? We sometimes see children out this way with your folks, but I take it you've never been? Actually, I have. It was a long time ago, though, before my parents died in the Calamity. Oh, I assumed you would be wanting to see a ghost because it was someone you might have known. I thought it might be your parents. I wasn't entirely sure. At least one of your parents. It's alright. I like it at the orphanage. Everyone's really nice, and I have lots of fun. That'd be at Limlane Shoals, I take it. It's an orphanage run by a former sanguine siren, in case you wasn't aware. A fine place by all accounts. If that's where Rich is from, I'd have one of me comrades contact her caretakers. Wouldn't do to let them think she's missing. Oh, yeah, definitely. Right then, next we'll make for Ocean's Embrace. Up this here hill. Take it slow so you don't wear yourself down. Understood. And there they go. And we're off to go meet with them! Speak with Richa again! Right at the entrance somewhere, it looks like. Oh, on the bridge itself. Me fellow Yellow Jackets patrol these parts. Lest you worry, they know I ain't on some pleasure jaunt. Well, it's good to know that, at least. So have you been to this bridge before? Whoa, we're up so high! This is amazing! I felt the same when I looked out here for the first time. This bridge was built where a tidal wave sundered the land during the Calamity. It's a symbol of our people's determination to rise above tragedy. Miss Dorothea, that's the headmistress, said that we Laminsons work hard because we hate to lose and like what we do. What about you, Dexter? Do you like being an adventurer? Yeah, I do. Ooh, I wouldn't want to be anything else. It depends on the work. No, I'd rather not work at all, to be honest. That one's a little too real for me. I wouldn't want to be anything else, because I honestly do love seeing new things. At least in this game. Yeah. That's what I thought. When I grow up, I hope I'll be like, I hope I'll like what I do as well. My parents liked what they did, I think. When the calamity struck, they didn't run away. They were noble souls, Dorothea said. She promised to tell me everything one day, but I don't know how to feel when they're gone, and I can't really find the words. I want to be a good client, though, so I'll think on it. Okay. Then continuing onto the lighthouse. Seems Richa's got something she needs to get off her chest. And waiting to verify the rumor, mayhap she... but there's no use speculating. Come, let's press on. Yes, let us. Alright, are we going all the way up to the lighthouse itself? Nope. Okay, I thought it would be going directly to the lighthouse, but now we're just getting off the bridge. Seeing monsters for the first time, like these elementals. I see the lighthouse! Oh, that's what we're looking at, the lighthouse all the way over there. Oh, wasn't expecting a cutscene here. I thought we were going to wait to actually get there before we saw them. That there's Oshan's torch, one of 2 lighthouses here what we named for the gods. The lighthouse keeper is a bloke named Rosne. You can ask him about ghosts and anything else you like. Lighthouse keeper. So, about the reason why I want to know about the ghosts. My father and mother were lighthouse keepers, you see, but they disappeared during the calamity and were never found. Okay, so based on what you were saying, I thought maybe they were soldiers who got caught up in the war, because I know that was a major thing. I didn't think they were just regular people in that sense. When I heard the rumor, I thought that maybe, just maybe, they were the ones haunting the lighthouse. So that's why you want to prove the rumor wrong. You can't stand people thinking your parents were doing terrible things. Aye, but a part of me wishes that the rumor was true. Then I'd be able to talk to my parents again. There's so many things I'd like to ask them. Well, whatever the truth is, we'll find out soon. Let's keep going. Expecting nothing to be there, but also hoping something is there. I get that. Oh. Whoa, wait, I passed where they were. Where are they? Below me? What are they? Oh. Jeez, I almost didn't realize where they were. I thought they were at the place itself already. Jeez, guys. Just don't do that to me. I can understand the desire to see those who are gone. To say words to them you couldn't in life. It's a feeling everyone knows at some point. Oh, me especially. I can feel that as well. Whoa, the sea's frozen in a splash. Amazing. Oh, right. Yeah, that. This area was hit hard by the calamity. On top of the tidal wave washing away a big swaths of land, a piece of Dalamud came crashing down yonder. Oh yeah, it was Dalamud itself that caused crystallization, wasn't it? They say it caused ether to gush out of the land and crystallize it all at once. Oh, so it was ether that caused it. For some reason I thought it was like residual magic from Dalamud itself. At that time, I was with Miss Dorothea. She was my mother's friend, and she took me to a safe place. You know what? Yeah, I was wondering about that. If both of her parents were already at the lighthouse when it happened, where she wouldn't have been with them? I guess she was just spending time with a friend for reasons? I was very little then. I didn't fully understand what was happening, but the calamity really was a frightful thing. I can't imagine how it was for father and mother. And there we go. Now are we actually going to go to the lighthouse? Yep, we speak to Rosne next. Riding in style like this feels a little awkward given the situation, but meh. Alright, Rosne, where the heck are you? Ah, there you be. Oh, dismount. There we go. And just here to watch, I assume? Rosne's been here since the calamity. It's lonely work, and he's always glad to have guests. I almost forgot the slight accent that I was trying to use there for a moment. Sorry. Even if there aren't any ghosts, I understand. Hey, buddy, how are things going up here? Well, now, if it ain't guests, what brings you to the torch? Like, I thought I had to turn around to be able to see what they were going to say. Thankfully, it was a cutscene. I'm also glad this makes sense doing this at night, because ghosts usually only appear at that time, even in regular folktales. Ghosts during the Rising. For all me years as a keeper, I've not seen or heard about such things in any lighthouse I know. It's certainly the sort of place as children might believe haunted, though. Might be as someone who mistook me for some laundry or a specter. Mistook you? So, father and mother weren't ghosts after all. But I must say, it's a surprise to see Rato's little girl here. Her parents showed me the ropes when I was starting out as a keeper. Oh, you knew them? Oh, wait, yeah, because they would have been working together, because they're both all lighthouse keepers. They had charge of Limlane's ring yonder. Oh, they had that one. I thought they had this one. Okay. Nowadays, it's on a little isle, but there used to be a stretch of land connecting it. Oh. A dangerous stretch it was, rife with nasty beasts. You needed to hire adventurers and grizzled ones at that, just to deliver supplies. If you knew my parents, please tell me about them. They left me in Limsa Laminsa during the Calamity and died in the tidal wave. Why did they go out there even though it was so dangerous? What was going through their minds? I want to know. I was stationed elsewhere at the time, so I only read this in a report, but your folks did everything they could to protect Limlane's ring. They built a breakwater, using anything and everything they had on hand, but in the end there was no stopping such a monstrous wave. Countless souls went missing when it struck, and the Maelstrom mounted search and rescue operations. I joined in the effort, but I'm afraid they were never found. Know, though, that your folks didn't die in vain. By manning their lighthouse to the very end that day, they guided many vessels safely to shore and saved many lives. I see. They really were noble souls, like Miss Dorothea said. But if I could choose, I wish that they were still here. This is just a thought, but how would you like to stay the night and hear more about your folks? It'd only be for the mundane, everyday things, but what I know, I'd be glad to share with you. I'd like that. I'd like that very much. Aww. Part of me wondered if Ayoyo and I were going to be joining them or not. So he must have been there like the whole night to talk. Good morning, Dexter. Ohio. Sorry, I mispronounced that horribly. I meant to say Ohio. I got up early to look at the lighthouse, where my father and mother used to be. I realized it's interesting we're not allowed to go out that far. That would have been interesting if we were allowed to. For the longest time, it felt as though they had abandoned me. I wanted to see them one more time so I could ask them why they had to go, and to tell them that I missed them. Oh, yeah, I do understand how you feel exactly. I only just realized realized what the other option was after selecting my option. Oh well. In the end, there weren't any ghosts. Still, I'm glad to learn about my parents. It made me realize that I wanted to become someone who helps others. Like them, and like you. Aw. Thank you for the compliment? Ah, dawn rising on a new day, and potentially the rest of your life? Wait, that doesn't sound right when I say it that way. So thank you for bringing me here. That was a nice little moment. I did like that. Again, like I said before, I know exactly how that girl feels. I felt the same way when my own mom passed. Probably don't need to revealing that, but I just wanted to say, yeah, that's why I relate to this. Hey guys. Well, it ended up being a longer jaunt than expected, but I'm glad we did it. I didn't even use the accent. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. Well, it ended up being a longer jaunt than expected, but I'm glad we did it. So am I. I'm glad I went on this journey too. Thank you so much for coming with me, both of you. You're very welcome, dearie. You can always come and see me if you need anything. Just no more trying to sneak out, you hear? Certainly. Well, I better get back to the orphanage. Hopefully Miss Dorothea won't be too mad at me. Yeah, we notified the Yellow Jackets, but did anyone go to notify her? We'll be wanting to report to the minstrel, I expect. In which case, a comrade of mine tells me he's at the anchor yard. I'll see to Richa gets home safely. Be sure to catch the special fireworks afterwards, eh? Be seeing you, Dexter. Maybe we'll see her again in a future Rising event. I don't know. We might. All right, the place. This way. Ah, finally, there you are, buddy. Waiting for me for some reason? Ah, welcome back, my friend. Was young Richa able to find what she sought? Technically. So, her true purpose was to see if the ghosts were her parents who were taken by the Calamity. A tale is born when someone acts in the name of another. As there are so many tales out there, it's impossible for us to know every single one. Yet a tale may occasionally find its way to those who need it most, such as that of the lighthouse keepers whose courage and sacrifice have come to guide their child years after their passing. Oh, that is strangely poetic. I love that. Thank you, Dexter, not only for granting Richa's wish, but for providing me with inspiration as well. While we wait for the special fireworks to begin, might you tell me more of your excursion? Ah, that's how they are able to say, yeah, you can just be there until nightfall. Oh, never mind, it's not nightfall. But there is a ship at port. And a lot of people waiting for the fireworks. Which are going to happen later? Yes, it comes to me. A verse for all who strive onwards, this day and every day. Like how light from the past can still guide us? I'm assuming that's what your inspiration is. Okay, is everyone ready? Stomachache time! What the? Oh, hey! That's one of the meanings I got, right? Greetings, warrior of light. Are you who I think you are? You are. Hello, glorious leader. Oh! Just a bunch of minions. I thought it was just showing a minion that I had already, but no, it's showing a bunch of others that I don't have, too. Well, not a bunch more, but a couple more. This is a world that exists outside of your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind, perhaps? Or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. For long years, we've walked together with you on this grand adventure. It's a never-ending journey, one that shall continue tomorrow as surely as it does today. The most natural of things. Along the way, I've endeavored to keep my gaze firmly fixed upon the future. That is true. I have been hearing a lot about that from, interviews with you. Of late, however, I've been keenly reminded that we must occasionally look back upon the path we've walked, that we might remember the lessons learned. Ah, yes. Remember your past or you're doomed to fail your mistakes. Doomed to repeat your mistakes. Why did I say wrong thing? In the course of our adventures, it seems that I too have grown. To learn from successes and failures both, and forge ahead with humility and sincerity. This is what I have resolved to do at Journey's beginning, and I resolve to do so anew. Nothing would please us more than to continue having you at our side on the road ahead. And I pray that upon this journey of life and that we have the honor to share, God, I couldn't say that correctly, the light of the crystal shall ever shine. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. But you said it may or may not. This world shall yet endure, and as we continue to make our way, I pray that we shall have the occasion to meet again. Don't worry, it'll take another 365 days. Till that day, I wish you the happiest of journeys. Fare you well. Actually, if it turns out that I do it slightly earlier than this, and it might be earlier than 365 days, but close enough. Thank you, everyone. Okay, time to wake up. Hello, world. Most happenings in our lives have no bearing on the fate of the world. More often than not, they go unobserved and unremarked. But you, my friend, gather up such forgotten tales and see them delivered. In so doing, you bring joy, and as a token of my gratitude, I dedicate to you this song, a song of journeys fulfilling. There are the fireworks! In gleaming gold the sun does rise, the boundless sky it calls. In silver pale the path of men, a white and endless pall. So far away the guiding light, that you do now espy, but flames of life their warmth impart, to comfort and inspire. Take heart, my friend, for here we stand and so we shall remain. Your destination reach you shall, by memory's refrain. I've no doubt that you, Richa, and Oyoyo shall give rise to a great many more tales. Okay, so we are going to see them more in the future then. Good. Your tales in particular may be more varied than those of others. There may be times when you face great hardships and the weight is more than you can bear. In such time, I bid you remember this. No matter how great your burdens, the tales that you've gathered shall ever be your strength. I keep wanting to say never when they just say ever. God. A beacon to light your way in the darkness. God, that is so many fireworks. That is almost excessive amount. Hey, that seems familiar. Oh, I thought we were going to continue talking to him to continue this, complete this. I guess not. Quest complete. And I'm just now realizing I didn't see what the item was that we get. Ooh, delightful dozen? Oh, does that mean this game's been going on for 12 years now? Oh, hey. Ooh. Oh, I didn't realize you had those minions around you. Hi. The Rising is an occasion to remember the past while looking towards the future. Many take to the road in solemn reflection, and should you have the time to spare, mayhap you'd like to do the same. I certainly will be doing so soon, but I forgot to see what the item was. So let's go see what that is. That's a wind-up Gulul Jaja. It watches your progress with great interest. Okay, let's use that. There we go. Yeah. And also, I'm realizing, yeah, I completely forgot at this point that I'm supposed to be... I said I wanted to have minions joining me on my journey, so I'll just do that for now. I will summon that one specifically. Minion guide. Oh, there's a lot of new stuff that I have here that I haven't looked into yet. Like a little demon brick. What's the new one here? Got a random fledgling dodo that I didn't have before. And what we're looking for is... Oh, wait, it's not this. Oh, one that I made recently, actually. It's the wind-up Gulul Jaja. Why? This has nothing to do with what we've been doing before. What's with this? You know what? For today, you can join me. Or continue joining me. Okay, so, whew. Man, 12 years of this game. Wow, I didn't realize it was going on for that long. God damn. I've only been there for one-third of the time. Holy hell. That many years of change. Yeesh. From, actually, is it based on 12 years of the original game's release? Or the quote-unquote good version that we're playing now? I don't know. I haven't looked into that before. So, regardless of all that, how about I continue the rest of this by continuing with the main story? I like the sound of that. So we have to go back all the way over to Garabanya and back on over to was it the Ananta home? Or yeah, because wait. Yeah, it was the Ananta home. Pretty close. So I'm going to head off to the Peering Stones for the next main quest. Actually, hold on. I'm realizing what might be a better idea is that I'm realizing that I should be taking on some of these side quests because I forgot these side quests are what also give me ether current pieces, so I should deal with these. For that, I will actually... Should I do this one first? Because it looks like this is one of them, but I feel like I should be doing them in, like, order of unlocking them, so I think the first ones will be back on over by... Where am I going? Yeah, back on over by Castor Morians, because I think this one here might be one of them. Let me just double check. Oh, it might also be this one too. I'll check which is which. Okay, so the one I looked at first was by Lowe's Careers. Do you have one? You do! Magic technical failure. Awesome. Captain Lowe's... Did I say that correctly? Lowe's Careers? Lowe's Careers has lost something very important. Lieutenant Gravel, just the man I wanted to see. We've misplaced a number of Garlean drones taken from Balzar's wall, and by misplaced I mean the damn thing sprang to life and stormed out of the base. They need to be dealt with before any civilians come to harm. Being familiar with Magitech as you are, I can think of no one better to assist us. If you would be willing to help us, go and speak with Lieutenant Gnimfa? Gnimfa? I'm gonna say Gnimfa. She's overseeing the initiative to terminate the drones. Alright, let's go talk to the captain. Yes, I think you're a captain. Hello, captain, person. Ah, Lieutenant Gravel. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. The drones here are not in our possession were not in our possession for very long, but a cursory inspection showed that they were made with a heretofore unknown metal alloy. They were all but impervious to traditional firearms, which is why we're commissioned Garland Ironworks to fashion a weapon capable of penetrating their armor. Oh, so am I not fighting them myself? It has since been fitted as a suit of Magitech armor, which I would ask you to pilot. Oh, okay. If I'm not mistaken, this would not be the first time you've piloted one of these suits. It should take no time, then, to familiarize yourself with the controls. Oh, yeah, that'd be easy enough. Be like riding Maggie, or What did I decide to call the golden one? Gildy? I'm not sure. Now, the drones were last sighted due east of here and to the north along the Veladina River. I fear recapturing them is out of the question, so do whatever you deem necessary to stop them. Okay, here we go. Time to go dismantle some stuff. Oh, yeah, this thing has a speed all its own, so it's going to be very slow. Okay, so the first one is right over here. There's a spot. Where is it going to show up if I go in here? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so I use Magitech Pulse. Ooh, not as powerful as I thought, unless I use this. Oh, that just stuns. Interesting. I was thinking something else. You don't really get both of you right like this. There we go. Oh. Okay. Oh, you have a longer charge time than I thought. I see. Okay, got rid of one so far. Now let's get rid of the other one. I almost couldn't see through the tree. Almost. One more thunder should be it. Bang. There we go. For some reason, I was expecting more of these Magitech suits like this, not mechanical spiders. Okay, so the next one is off to the north. Or the other, last one is over to the north. Okay, so the last one is... Oh, I was going to say somewhere around here, but I saw it immediately as I was going to say that. Jump up over this ledge. Right next to this tree, and what do we have to fight here? More of these things! Hi, everyone! Let me just grab you all and stun you, because I can. And then, boop! Oh, I missed everyone! Dang it! Okay, let me just try this again. There we go. Get you all lined up. I missed again. Are you kidding me? Is the range on that thing really that small? It was. Wow. Okay, that's good to know. I have to do stuff with this thing again. And then one more thunder. Bang. Oh, wasn't enough. This is. There we go. All right, so that's the only two places left, right? Yep. Now we report back to the captain. Actually, I should dismount. This is going to take too long. There we go. Mount up regularly. I'm going to be much faster this way. There we go. I'm not sure if it actually took less time on my regular mount than it did on that Magitech, but I'm here now. Hi. Deed is done. Welcome back. I take it the drones have been disposed of then. Excellent work. We were quite fortunate for your presence. Save for Lieutenant Gnifa, none of my men can activate a suit of Magitech armor, let alone pilot one in combat. Really? Won't be able to operate unless it's a particular person who knows how to activate it? Weird. I only pray that it isn't our detriment in the future. There's still plenty more of those drones out there along Baelsar's wall. If any more of them should suddenly stir. At any rate, we'll continue working with Garland Ironworks, so that should such a day come, we'll be ready. Let's hope so. Yay! More ether currents. Okay, so was there someone else around here? Yeah. Did this Serpent Marshal have one that it gives me an ether current? What do you have? Oh, the Hidden Truth. That would be this one. You do. Oh, and it looks like it might be part of a bigger quest. The Hidden Truth. Serpent Marshal Brookstone is in need of a soldier. That could be me. Ah, Dexter Gravel of the Maelstrom. A moment, if you would. The Alliance has been fit to charge the Twin Adder with overseeing the occupation of Castrum Oriens for the interim. As an adventurer, I realize it's your want to attend to matters both great and small in all corners of the realm, though it should go without saying that you must also uphold your obligations to the Maelstrom and the Eorzean Alliance. Thus, I would ask for your aid in a reconnaissance mission here in the Fringes. Pray speak with Lieutenant Molko when you're ready to receive a briefing. She'll be overseeing the operation. Okay, we're gonna have an operation of sorts. Where are we talking to? Who are we talking to again? Where'd you go? You should be over here somewhere? Ah, here you are, back here. No? Yes. Molko. Tala Molko. Do my eyes deceive me? It can't be, but it is. Dexter Gravel, the Griffin's Bane himself. Oh, I have a nickname for taking care of the Griffin, Ilberd? That was his name. didn't realize I was given a title for that. Yes, the great hero who defeated the Griffin atop Baelsar's wall, bringing his plans of conquest to a shuddering halt. I can think of no other title than to aptly benefit your prowess. Is that one you can? Is that a title you can actually unlock in this game? That'll be interesting. A pity no one else seems to think so. But enough of that. What brings the illustrious Griffin's Bane here to Castromorians? Serpent Marshal Brookstone has requested you assist in my investigation? This is such an honor. I'll do my best not to disappoint you. Goodness me, where are my manners? Tala Mulko, military records officer, at your service. I cannot offer much in the way of combat, but if you should have any inquiries regarding historical matters, you need only ask. Now then, let me appraise you of our current situation. Shortly after taking control of Castromorians, we discovered a number of confidential documents left behind by the Garleans. Prisoner records dating back to the beginning of Alamigo's occupation. Oh, why did I not think they would keep records of that? As you might have guessed, a great many were conscripted and sent away to subjugate new territories. A surprisingly large number were executed as a reminder of what would happen should any step out of line. That is unfortunate. What we weren't expecting, however, was a number of prisoners listed simply as whereabouts unknown. We thought perhaps they met some ill fortune during their imprisonment, or even escaped, but we could find no other documents to suggest what became of them. That's odd. That's what the investigation's about then, to find out about these missing people. Be they living or deceased, it's now our duty to find them. Not just for our own records, mind you, but their loved ones as well. Right, of course. They deserve the peace of mind of knowing what happened here. Would that this were a recent incident, though. It would be no easy task to ascertaining their whereabouts after 20 years. But I believe I know where we might begin our investigation. The Ananta have called these lands home long before even the Alamegans came to settle here. And as luck would have it, the Resistance has established cordial relations with their people. Perhaps they remember something what happened all those years ago. Well, not sure what they would know about from 20 years ago, but they do know what happened recently. So, who am I talking to now? The Ananta Battle Maid. Where are you? Are you back here? You are! Pardon me, Sylphie, I'm gonna talk to you later. I certainly hope the Ananta remembers something of use. Well, let's see what she does remember. Alamegan prisoners captured 20 years ago. Yes, I remember. When the Garleans gained their foothold here, they interned any and everyone. Striders, Ananta, it mattered not. Most were forced to serve in the Garlean military, dispatched to other lands from which they would never to return. If I'm not mistaken, the prisoners who remained were taken to a small village to the south. I cannot say what transpired there, but the settlement was heavily guarded. I fear the worst for them. Somewhere to the south. A settlement to the south. That would have to be Bertamil. I recall records of its residents seeking asylum in Gridania when the Garleans first arrived. The place was all but razed to the ground. Let's begin our search there. Perhaps something of value still remains in the rubble. Yeah, that place is clearly abandoned. Let's hope they have something of use. Or can find something of use. My sisters were also among those taken to Bittermill. Only the heavens know what the Garleans have done to them. Oh, God. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to find some closure for your people as well. Let's see if we can find anything. Ah! Yo, jump scare! Alright, so we're heading south to Bittermill. Okay, so... Oh, okay. I was going to say there was going to be having to search for something, but no! They are right here. Hello, startled soldiers. Oh! Tala, are you okay? What the hell did you do to her? This place was supposed to be deserted. Yeah? And we're here now. What of it? Are you okay? What are Garleans doing here? That's actually a good question. I thought we cleared the place of them. They cannot be allowed to leave. Get them! Oh no. Hi everyone. I forgot to actually change my class here so I can, ow! Okay, fine. You want to do this way? Fine. I can do it this way too. Also, let me just, infuriate. And this. Hurt you lots. Make sure I get my damage up, and also, decimate! Bam! I'm not sure if I'm doing more damage this way, or if I do better damage this way. Oh, wow. Okay, I do a lot more damage to, of course, the one character enemy this way, but I wasn't sure if it would have been more efficient to do one and then the other. I know now. Or do I? Hold on. There, punch you into oblivion. You gonna be okay? Only one remains now. Stay under your guard. Okay, realize I should be changing my class here. I'm not getting much experience, though. I guess I'm okay with that. Oh, it's probably because my level is far too high for this. That might be why. Oh. I thought we were going to fight you. I guess not. You okay, Tala? Goodness, that's smart. Perhaps I should have devoted more time to combat training. Though no amount of training would make me a match for the renowned Griffin's Bane. That was a magnificent display. That is true. I was the warrior when I fought him. So it makes sense they would be like that. Garlean soldiers were certainly the last thing I expected to find in these abandoned and otherwise forgotten buildings. I managed to catch them unawares, but I'm quite certain this investigation would have ended poorly had you not arrived. Still, I find this quite curious. By all rights, the Guardians should be too busy contending with the resistance to waste time in a place like this. What were they doing here? I'm afraid our search for answers has only raised more questions. If we're to make sense of any of this, we must search this place from top to bottom. After my heart returns to my chest. Yeah, good idea. Breathe in and out. Oh, that was it? Huh. Okay, so there's a continuation to this, I'm sure, but is it going to lead to another ether current? This one doesn't, but I can still continue it. Yeah, Lieutenant Molko seems to have gained a sense of calm. Sorry to keep you waiting. I fear the battlefield is no place for a bookworm. If the gods are kind, we'll encounter no further distractions. Now, let's begin our search. We'd like to cover more ground if we split up. Hopefully there's still some trace of the prisoners left here. Yeah, but I'm not sure if we should be doing that because, like you said, you're not combat-oriented, and if we happen to run into more soldiers, I'm going to have to come to your rescue again. And, of course, you walk right through me for it, of course. Why did I think that would be anything different? Okay, so we're supposed to search the area, but first, I should be changing my class. I don't want all the experience to go to my warrior. Who should I be? Paladin sounds like a good idea, because that's the tank that has the lowest amount of experience right now. So, search the area. There's some footprints here. Do we find anything of use from these footprints? Upon closer inspection of the ground, you see footprints. Some of them appear to be fresh. So that's not what we're looking for, because they're supposed to be old footprints. So it's not that. Unless it's somehow related to what we're looking for, but I don't think so. So what else can we find around here? Anything down here? No. Anything maybe on this side? Oh, there can be further down somewhere, maybe? No, not down this way. Ah! There was something over here! The deserted house. Anything of use here? This house is much too clean to have been abandoned for 20 years. Ooh, people would have been living here recently then. Huh. Evidence of recent activity. I honestly wasn't expecting people to still be living here. I mean, I know that there's someone living all the way down into the marsh to the south, but they're living on their own for a reason. I didn't think there'd be a similar thing here. Oh, wait. There's a locked door here. How did I get past this and not see the locked door? It would have been... Oh, yeah, it would have been out of my vision. I was only looking this way. Didn't look this way. That makes sense. How about with this locked door? Anything here? The cloying stench of rotting debris fills your nostrils. You're unable to discern where the odor is coming from. Rotting debris. Interesting. So, oh, hold on. Oh, we're supposed to wait for her. I see. So there might be something rotting inside that other building, but there is evidence of someone else living here recently. Despite all the battles that have been happening here recently. Oh, hi. Ah, Dexter, thank goodness. I found someone while inspecting the houses. He seems unwell. In what way? Unwell? Unwell? No, definitely not. Certainly not. Yes, we're quite fine. But what of you? A little girl dressed in strange clothes. Quite strange, quite strange. What? What? You have some nerve? Regardless of how I look, I'm a ranking officer of the Order of the Twin Adder, thank you very much. Now, who are you and what business do you have here? Who? Yes, who? An excellent question. You are you, but who are we? Yes, we would like to know very much, very much. You don't remember? Well, is there anything you can remember? Remember. Yes, something about this place. Something familiar. Something quite familiar. Dexter, this is only a hunch, mind you, but I suspect he is not from this place. Considering he's Elysian, he's likely a Gridanian escaped from the Garleans. Or perhaps, could he be one of the missing prisoners? It would certainly explain the Garlean soldiers from before. We need to take him back for questioning. Assuming he's okay with it. Excuse me, sir, but would you be willing to come back with us? At the very least, it would be more comfortable than these dilapidated houses, and we may be able to help you recover your memory. Maybe. Memories. Sweet memories. Yes, we would like them very much. Very much. Alright then, let's return to Castromorians. My browbeating commander will likely wish to meet you. I suppose it can't be helped. This is gonna lead to something. I wish I knew what that was. Well, we're gonna find out soon, I hope. Hold on, I'm really just now realizing this quest is called Drawing a Blank? I don't remember it being called Drawing a Blank. Unless I'm drawing a blank on me saying that it was called Drawing a Blank? Oh god, I really am losing it, aren't I? Oh god, I think I need help. Tala, help me! Oh, hello, Frantic Fellow, that's your name. Or what you're calling you for now. You were saying nothing. Okay, makes sense, because you're around people you don't know. If he's really one of the missing prisoners, this could be the defining moment of my career. Even Serpent Marshal Brookstone is sure to take notice. Well, let's see if you do. Possibly one of the missing prisoners, you say? I expected such wild claims from Lieutenant Malko, but if you would corroborate her report, perhaps this warrants investigation. Until further notice, he shall stay under the protection of the Eorzean Alliance. Good. Sir? With all due respect, I can't just... Lieutenant Malko, get this man a hot meal and a warm bed. When he's had a bit of rest, see what he knows of Bittermill and the Garleans. If he does know anything. It should not be long before we reach a resolution to all this. You're free to wait here until she finishes questioning our new detainee. Okay. Oh, bye, guys. Have fun detaining. And you have the next one, which is Seeking Answers. This also does not have one. The look on Serpent Marshal Brookstone's face suggests he's grown tired of waiting. I imagine Lieutenant Malko has finished questioning the detainee by now. Go and see what, if anything, she's learned. In this short amount of time, I don't know. Are you waiting in the exact same spot? Yes, you are. But our frenetic friend is not here. Oh, Dexter, I've just finished with questioning. Unfortunately, he can recall absolutely nothing of his past. The only thing he's certain of is that he escaped from Garlean captivity. I'm beginning to believe he really is one of the missing prisoners. But where does Bittermill fit into all of this? I fear we've reached an impasse. It's not as if we can just ask the Guardians what they were doing here. Or perhaps we can. The soldier who escaped us earlier must know something to have been prowling around the area. He has to be taken into custody. Oh, there was a soldier. Okay. Come, Dexter, we must speak with the Serpent Marshal Brookstone about assembling a search party. No stone can be left unturned. All right, how dare you walk through me again?
Lieutenant, we have a thing that needs to be doing.
Oh, hi, Tala. That soldier is the key to finding the missing prisoners. I just know it. And you know this... How? Is it a hunch? Probably a hunch. You wish to capture the soldier you encountered at Bittermill? Oh! I'm such an idiot. There was a guy who ran from us, who went... Aah! Of course, that's who we're going after. Well, you should know I've already dispatched a reconnaissance team. After reading Lieutenant Moko's report, I thought it prudent to be apprehended immediately. However, therein lies the rub. We lack the manpower to sufficiently search the area. In fact, I was just deliberating over who I should call back to make a sweep of Owen's stash. There's no need for that, sir. Dexter and I will go. I realize I'm not the ideal scout to assist in this, but we have to find them. And goes before he even says it's okay. I guess he's okay with it. All right, let's go meet up with her back over. I meant to round up. Sorry. There we go. Oh, for some reason I thought it was actually going to be meeting back at Bittermill, but no, we're actually chasing where the guy might have gone to, which is over in this area that I have not been to before. Why do you want to fight me right now? Really? Okay, I'll get rid of these guys first. There. Now, hopefully they won't interrupt you while I'm trying to go talk to... Oh, the Lieutenant Mulko off in the distance here. Leshy, don't you dare try to attack me, okay? Alright, fine. Okay, now I can do this uninterrupted. Oh, wait, we haven't... Oh, yeah, this is a place I haven't been to before. Oh. What did I think it was going to say? Oh, it's on your guard, Dexter. I have a bad feeling about this place. Yeah, it looks like a cave in the middle of nowhere. Not going to lead to good things, I can tell. Oh, it's literally just a campfire. Huh. Wonder why this is even here. Oh, it's because just things... Oh, a wounded Imperial. Is this the Imperial that ran from us before? Ugh. It might be. I don't think it is because we didn't fight him. We found him, Dexter. We finally found... Well, really found him. Wait, what are you... Ugh. These wounds... If he's not treated soon, he won't be telling anyone anything. He's like to bleed out if left unattended. Go and tell Serpent Marshal Brookstone we found him. He needs medical assistance before he can be moved. Okay, time to go report. Bad thing. There we go. Much quicker. Captain? There you are. Serpent Marshal, sorry. Hey, we found a person. My men have been searching high and low, yet there's no sign of this runaway soldier. Yeah, well, we found someone. You found him at Owen's stash. Say no more. Attention, this is Brookstone speaking. The subject has been found at Owen's stash. I repeat, the subject has been found at Owen's stash. He's severely wounded and in need of medical attention. Excellent work. Perhaps now we can finally get to the bottom of all this Bittermill business. Let's hope so. Alright, let's figure out what we can do next with the next one, which is the honest truth. Serpent Marshal Brookstone is eager to know what became of the injured Guardian soldier. By all rights, my men should be back by now. Go and see if you can find Lieutenant Mulko. I want to know what those Guardian dogs were up to. Hopefully we can find anything. Where are you guys? Ah, you're off on this side again, huh? Off with the Ananta from before? Yeah. Or, the Ananta's not here. It's just Tala. Why is it just Tala? Ah, Dexter, I'm happy to report we managed to bring him back safely, and not a minute too soon. I plan to speak with him shortly after returning, but the healers won't permit anyone to see him until he's settled and the bleeding is stopped. I imagine we won't have to wait very long. Let's hope not. Oh, we just have to wait. Got it. Waiting. Waiting. Loading. Downloading. Uploading. There we go. I wish I could tell what we were talking about. Ah, he's up and about on his own. Good. It seems he's finally fit to speak. Or is he? I don't expect you to be grateful, but I'd like to remind you that you likely wouldn't be standing here if we hadn't found you in that cave. Now start talking. What were you doing out here at Bittermill? We were looking for someone. An escapee from one of our facilities. He'd lost his memory and was otherwise mentally unstable, so we knew he couldn't have gone far. I believe the man you're speaking of is already in our custody. We found him seeking shelter in Bittermill. He claims you captured him, though he cannot recall where. So he returned to Bittermill after all. I guess the past came back to haunt him, even if he can't remember it. Listen, my superiors are not like to show you any leniency. If you tell me everything you know, I'll do all within my power to see your life is spared. Do we have a deal? Miss, I may be dressed in their uniform, but you may be mistaken to believe I owe the Garleans my allegiance. I'll gladly tell you. Willingly turning against them? 20 years ago, a group of prisoners was relocated to Bittermill to assist in the Garleans' more unorthodox experiments. They wanted to create a new chemical weapon, one that would leave buildings untouched, while killing any and everyone it came into contact with. Like a tear gas or something? Black Rose, I believe it was called. Ugh. That's a more intimidating name. That's horrible. Their intention was to drive back Eorzean forces without wasting any of their own in the front lines. Of course, they wouldn't know if it really worked without willing volunteers. And what better place than a village long since abandoned by its people? Not a single prisoner survived. Their tests proved a resounding success. It was only a matter of time before Black Rose would be deployed. Or so they thought. ¿Por qué? Oh, hello! Why am I blanking on your name? Why am I blanking on your name? Oh god, I just fought you like a couple weeks ago for the Mugs Tome event stuff. Oh no. Gaius. Wow. I kept thinking Garlean for some reason. Gaius. Gaius. Okay, back on track. To the surprise of many, the project was shut down before Black Rose could ever be used. The order came from the legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion, an interim leader of the Alamegan province, Gaius Van Belsar. Should have just read this. The Black Wolf would not allow the senseless murdering of Eorzea's people. He saw them as future subjects of the Empire to be ruled, not savages to be slaughtered. At least he was sensible? Everything was to be destroyed, and the man behind the project would not see his work wasted, and ran off with the last remaining samples of Black Rose. He was promptly apprehended, but he'd already hidden away his work. They used every heinous tool at their disposal to make him talk, yet he would not, or rather, could not, tell him where he hid it. The doctor had already gone mad and couldn't remember a thing. I can only assume one of his experiments went wrong and ruined his mind in the process. Oh, so our guy probably wasn't one of the villagers. That guy probably is that scientist. Then that means the man we found earlier. Aye, that's him. Grillerme. Yeah. Former head of research for the 14th Imperial Legion. Oh, shoot. So, it's not a good thing that we saved him then, is it? My orders were to recapture Grillerme and destroy whatever evidence remained of his work in Bittermill. We failed to find anything, but it's there. You can't kill what many people have. You can't kill that many people and leave nothing behind. Could that have been the smell we detected before? I can't believe that incoherent mess of a man was a scientist in service to the Garleans. I think we've heard enough. Thank you for your cooperation. Alright, see to it that he's unharmed. Thank you. What do you think, Dexter? Part of me wants to believe it's true, but I see no reason why he would lie to us. There has to be some way to substantiate his story. Maybe do another search of Bittermill? If the entirety of Bittermill was used for their experiments, it would be no easy feat to do away with the evidence of such a massive operation. No, there would have been some lingering traces of their work, and if they couldn't dispose of it, their only option would be to bury it. Dexter, we have to go back to Bittermill. I was correct. We have to go treasure hunting. But it's not... I can't believe I did that twice. It's not treasure hunting we're doing, it's hunting for evidence. Let's go. Don't worry about the dialogue and the little blurb down there. It's related to the fate that I just passed back there with the gigantic bear. Okay, so where should we begin our search? Alright, let's split up. There has to be something here, and I'm not leaving until we find it. Same. This is gonna take a while, though. Okay, search Bittermill for evidence. Nothing here, thankfully. Let's see. Anything closer to the river? Anything at all? Nothing here. Maybe it's related to this house that I saw earlier. Let's see. Is there anything... any kind of evidence here? No, but Tala's over here. I don't doubt what the man said, but the thought of all those people dying on this very ground is revolting. Part of me hopes we don't find anything. Let's hope so. Okay, so it's not here. Where could it be? By this house? There is a substantial area back here. Aha! Barren soil. What do we find here? There's nothing buried here. Oh, come on. I thought it was going to be something. I thought I was onto something. Does there happen to be anything by Pike Falls? I don't see anything to search. Oh, wait, no. It would be in this direction, but I can't even go that way anyway. So it's not there. Maybe it's on the other side. Because I haven't checked here yet. Anything here? No? Dang it. Maybe it is up by this house. Oh, maybe behind the house? I didn't check there yet. Can I go behind the house? I can. And... ah, more barren soil. Yes. What do we find here? Your digging reveals a small metal container, though you probably shouldn't touch it. Lieutenant Molo will want to know what you found. Got it. All right. Lieutenant, I found a thingy. Lieutenant, you're gonna want to come and see this. You found something? I certainly did. A metal container. Could it be the missing sample of Black Rose? So he was telling the truth after all. Maybe it was? There's no time to be sentimental nor hasty. Any mishaps in handling that container could prove disastrous. Let's report back to Serpent Marshal Brookstone. Alright, head all the way back to Orion's. Got it. I really need to fix that. Marshal! We found something. Lieutenant Molko reporting, sir. We've discovered the identity of the man we thought to be one of the missing prisoners. He's Grillermay, former chief of research for the 14th Imperial Legion, who oversaw the manufacturing of a mechanical weapon known as Black Rose. After a thorough survey of Bittermill, we've discovered that we believe to be a sample of his weapon. We'd like to request assistance in retrieving it. Attention! This is Brookstone. A container we believe to contain a Guardian chemical weapon has been discovered at Bittermill. I need you to get out there and retrieve it immediately. You should say be safe about it. As for the missing prisoners, they were used as test subjects for Black Rose. There were no survivors. Sir, I don't believe we should allow the risk of such a weapon falling into the wrong hands. I agree, Lieutenant. After the weapon has been safely removed to a secure location, rest assured we will see to its disposal. As for Grillermay, his fate resides with the Council. Considering the weight of his crimes, his punishment will be quite severe. I almost pity the man, but memories or no, his crimes cannot be excused. Lieutenant Molko, Dexter, you've done well today, and I'm sure you're both quite tired. Go and rest. You've earned it. Thank you, sir. Actually, I think I'll be heading back to Gridania to write up a report. The events of Bittermill need to be recorded, that we might prevent such atrocities from happening again. I like that idea. I wish I could accompany you a little longer, but I'm sure the Great Griffin's Bane is needed elsewhere. That is true. Thank you again for all your help. I look forward to adding your feats of daring to our records someday. Am I not already? Ooh, options for stuff. Trifine rings or Savage Aim 5. Yeah, I realized my mistake last time and got a Materia 6. That's not something I can equip right now, so I'll have to wait for that for later. Materia 5 is what I can do right now. It's for crit. Oh, yeah, I can certainly use that one. Or those, because I get 3 of them. Quest complete, and that did not lead to more ether currents. That is unfortunate. And you don't have anything else here, do you? No. So, I think that's it here for Castrum Orions. So, I believe I saw there was something else. Where else did I see there was something else? Oh, yeah, there was back over here, right? Back by the Peering Stones? Or is there actually any at Ralger's Reach? I didn't check anything at Ralger's Reach. I'll continue around here first. So, I'll head back to the Peering Stones, see what I can do around here first. And I'll do a once round of Ralger's Reach after I'm done with everything here, to see if there's anything I might have missed. Alright, and we have Mizimizizi. And do you have one? Aha! Eyes bigger than her stomach. Mizimzizi, that's an interesting name, is fretting over the tribe's lack of food. Lack of food? Oh, sorry, I was distracted by the grumbling of my stomach. Thanks to the Garleans, we've been having trouble maintaining our food stores. Custom dictates that any game brought back to the village must be distributed evenly amongst everyone, but there hasn't been much to go around lately. Without fear of harassment from the Garleans, we can finally begin hunting again, but there's still much to do if we're going to replenish our supplies. Any chance you'd be willing to help? If you could bring back, say, 3 Teleceroses, it'd be a great help. You'll find them to the north of here, but don't kill them. We'll need their meat to be as fresh as possible when it's put away. So you want me to just trap them? When you've worn them down enough, you can stuff them into these bags without much of a fight. Now, I know what you're thinking, but trust me, they'll fit. Stay safe out there. Oh yeah, so it's like, yeah, I've done this before for some side missions, some leave quests. Yeah, I remember that. So, let's head north and see what we can find. Wait, nope, not that way. Right? Can I just go down? Probably can't just go. Oh, hold on. There's actually one right down here. Ah, that's a Telecerus. I see. Whee! Ow! That was a lot of damage. I should wait to get my health back up before I do this. Actually, wait. I can heal. Ha ha ha! I forgot I can do this. There we go. Now I'm ready to go. Come on. I said come on. There we go. I meant to do that. Okay, I'm going to do this so I can get you down quicker. Also, fight or flight. To boost damage I do, and then gore you. with a blade. Goring. And then, boop. One of those. Oh, hold on. Before, avoid Browhorn. One of that, and then one of these. And then immediately use this. I got it. All right, so we need 2 more. And there should be, yep, there should be 2 more to the north. Ah, it's these things. Hello, giant insect. Are you the same one I saw last time? I think you are. Yep, you're Orcus. I saw you before last time. I'm going to avoid you entirely. Okay, one of you at a time. Let's go. Oh, I just lost access to that. Dang it. Oh, well. Get that going. That. There we go. Also, this to boost my damage. So avoid your Browhorn again. One of this. And this should be enough. Wasn't enough? Try again. Hey, don't you dare. Now try it. There we go. Need it to be less than 10%. I see. Come here, you. You're the third one I need. Whoop. Bam. I won't have enough for fight or flight for this one, but that's fine. I can still get it down relatively easy. Just make sure it's within 10% that I do this, so a couple more attacks should do it. Oh, none of that. Okay, one more attack to do it, and this. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, report back. Deliver dinosaur-filled sex back to Mizimzizi. Still a fun name. How do I get back up normally? I think I have to go up this way. Yes, I do. Mizimzizi, I have returned with food. You're back. Do those bags contain what I think they do? They contain something. Perhaps it's better not to ask how a 10 tons dinosaur could fit into this sack. Well, it depends on the size of the sack. Also, how strong I am to be able to carry 3 of them. Wow, you really did it! Not that I didn't think you could, mind you. It's just been so long since anyone here has had the guts to contend with those beasts. You can be sure we'll make good use of them. Their meat for rations is a given, but their horns and bones will make good tools, and their hides can make belts and boots. Yeah, there we go. Did you know that Telesaurus isn't even native to these lands? The Garleans used them for carrying freights, but the Sods couldn't keep them under control. Oh, they're like an invasive species. A few of them escaped into the wilds, started breeding, and here we are. I guess you could say it's a blessing in disguise. If they hadn't brought Telesaurus here, we'd have one less source of meat and materials for fashioning our tools. Yeah, that is actually pretty lucky, strangely enough. Alright, so that's... How many did I get so far from this? 3? Let me just double check here. How many did travel? Mount speed, right? No, not mount speed. I want to be able to check ether currents. Okay, so it looks like I'm missing 2. And I think the story will actually give me the last one. So I just need to find one more. And I think it's this one. Unexpected Guests, which is over at the Ananta tribe. Okay, so... Oh, Prop D. Is you who I talked to? Aha! With Unexpected Guests. Prop T is concerned someone is encroaching on Vera territory. Oh no. Adventurer, I would ask a favor of you. In recent days, strange men have been stealing prey from our hunting grounds. They appear to be Alamegans, but they do not recognize us as allies. They refuse to listen when we explain that they are trespassing. If they were to see another strider in our company, they may not be so quick to fight and flee. They were last spotted to the east of here. Please, go and speak with them before anyone comes to harm. I don't know if they're going to be willing to talk, but I'll see what I can do. Head to the Vera hunting grounds, which is to the west. How far west? Right next to the Peering Stones. I could go directly there from here, but I'll just walk out. Ah, here we go. A strapping leader and... Oh, here Vera Bowmate to help out. Hi, everyone. What in Roger's name is that thing? Oh, that? That's a tree, I think. You're referring to this... I know you're referring to this one. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Hey, guys. How are you doing? Don't hurt my friend here. Or at least, very least, my ally. Real quick, there we go. And now for you two. You see, I knew they weren't going to be privy to talking that easily. Unless we are able to at least talk to the stronghold leader after this, which I assume is the case. Better be. Okay, are you willing to talk now? Oh, we talked to you and... Oh, I thought we would talk to you. I guess not. Same thing? Please, wait. If you would listen for just a moment. Keep that thing away from me! Well, I guess that's one way to take care of them, but we weren't trying to do that. I fear they won't listen to anything I have to say. Would you go after him and explain his people are trespassing? I must tend to my wounds. Yeah, do that, please. Okay, so where the heck did he go? A little further south, okay. Ah, there you are, strapping leader friend. What? Really? There. You done? Good. Now I can talk to my strapping leader friend. Hi, you doing okay? You were trying to help that thing, weren't you? What do you want? Are you just here to help negotiate? They only wanted us to leave their hunting grounds? So they're not savage-looking monsters looking to feast on our innards? No, why your innards? I see. Sorry about before. It's not every day you see something like that where I come from. Me and my friends, we're from a small village in the peaks, you see, and with the Guardians blocking all ways in and out of the place, we never traveled far. Now that they're almost gone, we thought we'd have a look about. Maybe scavenge for a bit of food. We didn't mean no harm, honest. If it's all the same to you, we'll leave and go look for food somewhere else. Far, far away from here. Okay, so things ended peacefully, right? Yeah. Alright, report back to Propti. Good news. Oh, wait, what? Oh. For some reason I thought the arrow on my marker was for this, but no, it's the green one. Dummy. Hi, Propti, I'm back. You are returned. Were they willing to listen? Well, it took a bit of combat, but I got there. Men from the peaks. Interesting. We were concerned the tribe may have coerced them into stealing from our land. My sisters will be relieved to hear this. If these people are desperate enough to venture here for food, perhaps we can help them. A deal of some kind. Yeah, that'd be great. A share of our food stores in exchange for materials for our gem crafting. Yes, that would be a fair trade. Yeah, I like the sound of that. I will need to discuss this with my sisters. The beginning of a fruitful partnership may be at hand. Let's hope so. I wonder, is that going to be related to the quest that happened here? Maybe? Alright, I know under the movement's a bit better, and I believe that means I only have one left, which means the main quest should be what gives it to me. So let's continue with the main quest from this point. Hey, guys! Hasn't been that long since I last saw you, right? You finished then? Good. I'm glad it's over. Oh yeah, that was the fight ahead against 3 Locksmith, right? We had to use force to secure the crystals. How the sig was not gentle. I wouldn't expect anything less, really. I hate leaving it all to you. It makes me wish there were some way of borrowing the echo. That's not going to actually happen, is it? That'll be... I mean, having more help from these guys would certainly be great. Ah, here we go. Silence of the gods. Yes, I knew it. This gives me the final one I need. As well as some... shore log? That's another thing for tenacity. So that's something I've realized about all the different items that I have in my inventory, specifically food. Most of it is either for spell casting or for tanking. There's nothing for just damage. Or if there is anything for damage, it's very minimal. So I really need to look into that. But for now, silence of the gods. Thanks to you, Vajra and her people need no longer live in fear. You have done us a great service this day. that would technically have been a while ago at this point for me. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the icon slayer. Let us bear word of them to Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends, to Viranila. Am I heading right back to where I came from? I am. Okay. Figures. Finally made it back to Viranila, and I didn't even have anything want to fight me in the process. Finally, feels like forever since that happened. Hey, I'm back. Oh, hold on. I want to talk to you guys first. I just hope we don't have to deal with any more primals before we march on Alamigo. Oh, please don't jinx it. If only I had your power, the things I would do. I wonder if this is, like, going to happen at some point, that more of us are actually going to have access to the Echo somehow? Unless it's something you're born with. I'm not sure. Had the Kilyana's beliefs been closer to those of the Vera, this crisis could have been surely avoided. Yeah, but things didn't turn out that way, did they? 'Twas your victory. 'Tis only meet that you be here. You be the one to tell my sister. All right, I can do just that. Ah, the winds whispered of your success, and your eyes confirmed their testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer holds our Kalyana sisters in her thrall. For this, we thank you. Dexter did the deed. We were but witnesses. I'm going to back up so I can actually see you talking. However, I fear this is only the beginning, for there is no cure for that which drives the desperation to beseech the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, aught can be done to stop them. We ignore our sister's plight at our peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path, so that the day you speak of never comes. Let's hope so. We're all in this together, all Amigans and Ananta. We understand that. Hopefully in time they will too. You and yours will there we go, saying never instead of ever again. You and yours will ever be friends of the Vera. On that, you have my word. Yay! We should be getting back to the Peering Stones. Thank you again, Sarissa, for everything. We did good today. All Vera will know of your deeds. Long shall they be celebrated. Well, hopefully not too long, because it feels weird if they do that. It was an honor to serve you, Icon Slayer. Honestly, it was a really interesting fight. I liked it, so I'm glad I was able to do that with you. All right, now back and speak with Manago. Oh, Manago. Oh yeah, right. Why did I forget that Manago was actually back at the Peering Stones? I thought a little too late. I probably could just teleported here and save time, but it doesn't really matter in the long run. Hey, Pippin and Conrad are here too. Hi, what are you guys doing here? The hero returns together with his stalwart comrades in arms. Glad to hear you managed to deal with the Ananta's primal before it could cause us any grief. God's know we have enough to worry about. Yeah. Well, that's dealt with, so we don't have... Yep, it is true. We don't have to worry about that. We heard about the primal. Excellent work. If you're looking for Arnvald and his unit, they are currently investigating reports of suspicious activity in the area. Well, good to know that they're keeping watch at least. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Welcome back. Conrad and Marshal Tarapin came to render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. It won't. Sri Lakshmi is gone. But I should probably start at the beginning. Good idea. That's usually the best place to start. Incredible. I don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it would have ended. You saved a lot of lives, Dexter. Take pride in that. I do. It must be said that this is something of an unprecedented situation. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by tribe as a whole. Oh yeah, she was the only one that caused it, too. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation. In any event, The Kilana's supply of crystals must remain limited for the foreseeable future, and ambient ether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult with the Resistance and the Vera on how best to enforce those restrictions. Thank you, Vice Marshal. To other matters, then. What news of the Imperials? None, which itself is troubling. It seems as though the Skulls and the remainder of the garrison have fully withdrawn into the peaks. We've seen neither hide nor hair of them since Veladina. Regardless of their reasons, our path is clear. Father has decided that it is time to advance east. Finally! He was also most emphatic that you be spared further duties for the present. You are to rest. It would not do for the Warrior of Light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. We may not be as strong or as quick as him, but we are soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials. Aye, you've earned this respite, so enjoy it. And the same goes for you, Minago. You've been away from your family too long. Don't deny it. As you say, sir. Thank you. We'll make the most of our time here. So it's here we're gonna rest, not somewhere else? Okay, we can do that. Ah, and now everyone's here. Much will hinge on whether we can capture or destroy Specula Imperatoris? Oh, is that the name of the place we're going to? I thought it would have been another castrum or something. Though the facility was unassailable from the north, it's very much vulnerable to attack from the south. Provided we can get there easily. Nago used to tell me stories about her home, but somehow I didn't really register that we'd be up this high. So, you know stories of this place, but not where it was located? I know how you feel. I've never taken kindly to people telling me to rest. Well, time for us to not rest for much longer. Looks like it's up to me and mine to give you a lot of proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for this occasion, and I have it in good authority that hers is the finest cooking this side of the Veladina. Apparently that's saying a lot. Or maybe not enough, I don't know. Honored guests, I pray you partake of our humble offerings, as we give thanks for your many valiant deeds. Some low-poly chicken. Lovely. Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We're honored to break bread with you and your family. Come, eat your fill of our food and drink deep of our spirits. There's more than enough for all. Well, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do. You do say there's a lot for all of us, but does that mean there's enough for everyone here? I did meet someone who said you guys had a food shortage. She wasn't kidding when she said her mother could cook. Okay, so it was a delicious meal then. Great. You know, seeing her with her family, I can't help but thinking of my own. Ah, yeah. How my father would come home from a hunt with dinner on his shoulder, and Ida would prepare it with herbs and spices. Our mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. We didn't have much, but we had each other. And that was enough for me. But they wouldn't let us have even that. Theodoric, Gaius, of course Father and Ida had to fight. I would have too if I'd been older, but they didn't have to die. It never ends, does it? They call us beasts. They treat us like them. They push and they push and they... until someone pushes back. Until someone takes up arms or someone's a god A false god? If the 12 are watching us, what are they thinking? What are they thinking when they see the strong hurt the weak? When people fight and die and nothing gets better, and it just goes on and on and on. I wish I knew. Oh, there is no justice, just us? Or you would have to ask them. I know, apparently, that they do exist in this world, so you would have to ask them? I don't think the gods listen to people like me. Thanks for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better now somehow. Who knows what the answers are, or if there even are any. Either way, life goes on, and we've got to go with it. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. I just must be getting tired. Time to turn in, I think. Good idea. They did say we need to rest. Haven't had much of that lately, apparently. Tomorrow's another day, huh? Let's see what it brings. Sleep well, Dexter. To my knowledge, tomorrow is going to bring another attack on another Garlean facility. Let's see how quickly that happens. Speak with Monago complete. Now who do we speak to? Speak to Alphino this time. But first, I want to see what everyone else has to say. Because I've got other skills. In case you've forgotten, I'm one of the finest hunters this tribe has ever seen. And anyway, I don't remember you being a master culinarian. You boasting about something, Lise? So, if your mother's food is so good, why are you such a terrible cook? Oh, you're bashing on Nago, I see. Honestly, you've got to get her to teach you the basics while you're here. Well, apparently she's not that interested. How long has it been since I last saw my father? Mayhap Alphino and I should plan a trip to Charlayan. When all this is over, I mean. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I like that. There's something to be said for a home-cooked meal, is there not? We must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return. Well, we don't want it to, but sure. Ooh, and I can get more determination. Sure, I'll take some for determination, or, yeah. Yeah! Freebird the fringes! I can now fly in this area if I want to. Just to double check. Yes! Complete! So I now float! But not right now. Instead, I want to see what else to do next. Same as you. Same as you. And same as you. Yes. Alright, so, what is next on the docket, Alphino? We're gonna go storm the east? The first of many. Alphino hopes that you... I only just saw the level of this quest, so... Hey, guess what that means? That's a level 68 quest for the warrior I can do next. Alright, I'm going to be heading back here soon, but I need to return back to Costa del... No, not Costa del Sol. Return to Morabi Bay. Right. Robbie Dry Docks. To go talk to... Broken Mountain. Alrighty, Broken Mountain, where the heck are you? Yep, there you are. Going... It's called going the distance. Wait, where am I going? No, I need to go this way. Ah! I'm getting myself turned around. I'm too excited to continue with this. There you are, Broken Mountain. What are we doing now? Going the distance. Broken Mountain is beside himself with worry. Oh, right. Because, Curious Gorge might want to go after her. Ah, okay. He's gone! My brother is gone! Oh, figures. Of course he is. I spoke with Wyrnzone, and his men claim to have seen a man fitting brother's description boarding a ship heading to the Far East. Of course he would. The love-struck fool. No doubt he's run off to find Dorgano. In his weakened state, there's no telling what misfortune may find him there. Would that I could go and search for him, but I can't leave my post here in Limsa. It shames me to ask more of you, but do you think you could think it possible you could find him? I can certainly try. Bless you, Dexter. If he's searching for Dorgano, then he's making for the Azim Steppe. Oh yeah, she did say her home was in the Azim Steppe. If the plains here are as vast as she claimed, you could do well to find the closest settlement and begin your search there. If the gods are kind, someone will have seen him. Safe travels, Dexter. I pray he causes no more trouble than he already has. Oh, I get the feeling he will have. Okie dokie, so we're teleporting all the way to the Azim Steppe. That is... Reunion. I mean, it's probably further in to the plains than that, where we actually need to go, but this is a good start. Alright, so who do I talk to? Gather information. Oh, we actually needed to go to Reunion. People around all over the place, actually. So there's someone to the south first. Let's try that. Is that Charmbui that I talked to? Sorry, Chambui, not Charmbui. Did you see anyone befitting Curious Gorge's description? That unruly fellow in search of the Karel clan? If he took my advice, he's headed due east in search for their settlement, or what's left of it. Oh, is Dorgano part of a dwindling tribe, or a not very good, strong one? Not good. I'm pretty sure I saw the next person I had to talk to while I was back there. Yeah, I think that's Tama Chang that I talked to next. Did you see where he happened to go? Do you also see him go west? A large man with an axe? You have any idea how many brutes with axes come stomping through these parts? I mean, you're looking at one, technically. So one information from one more person who would I talk to? Mazgood, the merchant from before that almost ripped off who we were talking to last time. A burly, red-faced Rogadin? Yes, I remember. He was asking after the Karel clan, but they haven't lived here in ages. Oh, so a defunct tribe. Huh. All right. Hey, Curious Gorge, where the hell are you? Okay, so it's on the way close to where was it? Dathoralka. I forgot how it was pronounced. Somewhere close to where Dathoralka is. And I just found a new location, Nama's retreat. But I need to find you somewhere over by the river here? Just around the river bend somewhere? Oh. Oh, you're fighting a... What the heck? What is this? Not that. Huh. What are you trying to fight and why? Oh, it's a wily... It's a weasel? That's the weasel I recognize. Well, let's fight it anyway. Time to get angry. None of that. I shouldn't have you attacking Curious Gorge like that. How dare you? Also, reduce damage you do to me. Thank you. And then one more attack from a Fell Cleave. Yeah, that should do it. Curious Gorge, what are you even doing out here? You lovelorn idiot. Thank you, kind stranger. Had you not arrived, I would have... Dexter? What are you doing here? Better question is, what are you doing here? That can wait. Dorgano's people are under attack. Come, we have to help them. They're under attack from weasels? Hopefully that's not the case. Where are we going now? Okay, so... Oh. Karel Elo's where we're heading. Have I been to Karel Elo? I think I was. Nope. I was not here before. Oh, I certainly have not. Oh, wow. Is this where your settlement used to be? Dorgano is safe, but where are the others? Not here anymore, I take it, right? Dexter, you've come. Hope is not yet lost. Though I fail to see why you chose to bring the worm. Hey! Worm? Why, you... Couldn't you just tell us what happened here? The Karel settlement was attacked, but I was too late. This is all there was to be seen when I arrived. You needn't worry, though. They escaped. Oh, they did? Although people around here haven't seen them in a long time. I managed to track them back to Reunion. Upon finding them, however, I was greeted with looks of fear and disgust. They would only refer to me long enough to explain the will of Karash is to blame for their woes. Karash? Why Karash? The exiles of Corel have created a clan of their own, the Chagan. They offered me shelter when I was first cast out. Where the Corel see the will of Karash as a source of wrack and ruin, the Chagan praise it as a blessing from the Dusk Mother. They commit all manner of heinous acts when Karash takes hold. Some would even slay their own kin and claim it in the name of the Mother. I could not abide by their savagery and soon left. Still, my people mistake me for one of the Chagan now. After all that work, all that training, they would deny me. But I can't give up. I will avenge my people and earn their trust. Your opponents are warriors who freely indulge in their inner beasts. You do not stand a chance alone. I will help you. I have no need for your aid, Worm. You only got in my way with your writhing and you would only get in my way with your wriggling and writhing. Dexter's proven axe, on the other hand, would be welcome. What say you? Me? I can offer to not lend a hand? No, of course I will. Thank you. Your presence alone is worth 100 warriors. Aye, and with me at your side, there's another 100 at your disposal. Dealing with the Chagan should be as child's play. Of course, she doesn't believe it. Do as you like. I only ask you don't slow us down. For now, return to Reunion and rest. The Chagan have grown careless and should prove easy for me to track. When the time comes, I expect you to be ready, Curious Gorge. Huh? Right. You can count on me. I should not be long, Dexter. Soon we'll put an end to their madness. Heck yeah! Soon. That woman is insufferable. She's arrogant, rude, pig-headed. She finally called me by my name. Oh, of course that's just a subtle one. She is also right. Battle against the Chagan would be folly in my present condition. Let's return to Reunion. All right, boss. Or fellow colleague? Yeah, colleague. All right, back to Reunion. At this point, it'd be quicker if it's just teleported back there. All right, and you are over by the entrance? Well, not at the entrance, but, oh, along the outskirts. Pretty close to it, though. Alright, so we just wait and train? Dexter, let me speak plain. Why exactly are you here? Because your brother was worried? Brother worries about me, does he? Seems I've made good company of trouble in recent days. Ever since I was bested by Dorgano at the pier, everything has gone wrong. My inner beast remains dormant, and my ability to fight along with it. There are moments when my blood quickens, and I dare to hope that the inner beast would awaken, only to find myself racked by visions of Dorgano and my strength abandoning me. I know not what is going on inside me. I know how to conquer. Know not how to conquer it. I knew only that I had to follow Dorgano. What in heaven's name is wrong with me? Ooh, we have options. I think you're in love? I don't know if we want to be... Should we be blunt with him? Probably. Or you need to train harder and regain your focus. Which one should we say? Should we be blunt, or should we be having him focus on what he needs to? Focus on what he needs to. Could it be as simple as that? I confess I have felt rather unfocused of late, but I'm not so certain it's a mere matter of training. In any case, this problem is my burden. It will not be solved by thrusting it upon others. And if I'm able to be ready for our battle, then it must be solved quickly. I won't keep you any longer, Dexter. Do what you must to prepare, and I shall do the same. That's gonna be it for that, so we have to wait. Oh, wait, we can do it now? Oh, we can't do it now because I'm level 70. I'm gonna wait for that. I'll wait until the actual main story gets to level 70 before I do this one. Just, you know, just so that I'm ready in case he did. Wait. Yeah, because I don't know if what other things we're gonna go into that would be below level 70, so I wouldn't be able to even use what this is gonna teach me. Because I can see it's gonna teach me something. I'm gonna look at that later. For now I can return back to the main story. Back to the Appearing Stones. There we go. I almost forgot the name of where we needed to go. Sorry. Okie dokie. And then... Aha! There you are. Alright, Alphino. With the first of many, here we go. Alphino hopes that you're ready to rejoin the main host. Maybe? I trust you're well rested and refreshed. Well, then let us return to the front. Well, I'm... refreshed? Not exactly rested, because I just fight a weasel. The greater part of the Alliance forces should have advanced into the peaks by now, but I expect we'll pass many of our comrades on the road east. There is a checkpoint along the way, as I recall, but we will need only to identify ourselves to the soldiers in order to pass. Okay, good enough. Let's go! So we are, in fact, heading... Yeah, we are heading back to the peaks from here. All right, let's go. Actually, hold on. What do we have here? What is this? A new contender. What's a new contender? I don't know what that unlocks for me, because it doesn't specify anything special. So I'm gonna hold off on that, even though it's an odd level thing. So I feel like it shouldn't be that major of a thing. But I'll focus on stuff later. Just the main story for now. Let's go. Man, being able to fly here is so awesome now. Looks like you need to head this way. Ah, of course I needed to talk to the Alliance recruit to get inside. Hello, sir. Oh, pardon me, madam. I'm so sorry. Scions, a pleasure to have you with us again. You'll be happy to hear we've taken Alagiri and have already begun fortifying it as our new base of operations in the peaks. Ooh, cool. Give a shout to the lasses as you pass, huh? The lads, not the lass. I'm so bad at reading lately. Also speaking, I meant to say reading, I said reaming somehow.
I remember how they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle, trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat. But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
And we will continue to do so. All right. Oh, I was gonna say I'll write new area, but I guess we have to talk to you guys first. My village, the one we visited with Mefrid, is far to the north. There is no easy way to get to it from here, though. All the way north? Oh yeah, because we were at Alagana. That's where you are from, right? Oh, there's another one here. Oh, this must be related to unlocking flying from here. So I'll have to remember that for later. Through the pass and onward to the southeast, was it? Probably. The Imperialists sure do like their towers, don't they? Oh, yeah. Yep. What am I trying to say? I'm not even sure what I'm trying to say. As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than in the northern reaches, hence why the Imperials built Specula Imperatoris where they did. See those three towers to the east? That's her. sits right on the edge of a cliff, so attacking from the north is a fool's errand. From the south, on the other hand, she's no different from any other imperial installation. You see now why Veladina was so important, yeah? Right then, come along. They're waiting for us in Alagiri. All right. Well, we're gonna go get to what I'm realizing I should do is get access to Onagiri first. And where the heck is it? Oh, it's all the way down here. So I'm gonna get all the way here, and since I'll have access to teleporting there later, I will go back up here to at least grab the thing for the ether current here, which I'm pretty sure that is. And what else am I missing after that? Ether currents. Oh, I'm missing everything from the quests from this. Oh dear. Okay. Let's just be on our way then. We got a long way to go. Follow Monago to Alagiri. What are all these Imperatoris? Actually, it's going to be easier if I mount up. Or quicker if I mount up. Man, I was going to say these trees look dead, but they're not actually dead. They actually have some growth on them. Neat. Oh, that's something. That's nothing for now. New location discovered. Yay! White rock. Ooh, fun. Nothing special here. I just continue south from here. I guess I go across. Wait, that's not a bridge. Oh, it's a platform of some kind for an old building? Yeah, old building. Also, what the heck is you? No, I'm not interested in fighting you, Pantera. Wanted to look at these things. Oh, it's more of those Humbaba enemies, isn't it? Yeah, mud suds. More of those things. Avoid those. Ugh. Also, oh, it's just a... Okay, that's not what I thought it was. Hello, what is that? Is that a notorious enemy? It is. Voxstein? Well, don't need to worry about those guys for a while, I'm pretty darn sure. Not until I'm able to figure out how to get access to, oh wait, no, I can do that. Can't I? Wait. If you can, I know that in, back at Kugane, you could unlock the access to, hunting there, but would that also include these areas here in the Eorzea? I don't actually know. That's gonna be interesting to find out once we get to that point. I meant to talk to the other guys first. Shoot. Here we are. The new base of operations for the Alliance and the Resistance. Welcome to our home away from home. There you are. Greetings, General. I see you have been quite busy in our absence. Less than you may imagine. The Imperials fled at our coming, and we took the village without a fight. That's odd. Your timing is impeccable. We were about to discuss our strategy to seize Specula Imperatoris. Though we are fresh from the road, we should be glad to attend. Good. Take a moment to gather yourselves and join us when you're ready. We'll do just that. Because I know I need to get into the city proper to get access to the aetherite before I do anything else. Now I can talk to you. So that's why the village was unharmed. Oh, yeah, because they fled without even fighting. That's... Yeah, why would they do that? I don't know why the Imperials would abandon Alagiri without a fight, but I'm glad they did. Are they biding their time? Do they have a plan and we don't? That might be the case. Rather cowardly of them. Uncharacteristically so. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced of that either. That's not a good sign. Strong and unified is the next mission. Monago would rather not keep General Alden and the others waiting. Actually, no, hold on. I should access the crystal first and then go do the thing. Yeah. Access the crystal so I can come back here at any time, then go grab that other quest that I saw, and then come back. I like that idea. That was what I intended to do, but I didn't think that, you know, I'd wait to do the next main quest after that. So, now I have access to here, I will teleport back on over to Alagana. And see what this other person's quest is. What they have for us. Also, I should not be the Marauder for this. I've been gaining experience for it. I don't need it, so go back to being the paladin. There we go. And it is Ragnarfred we talked to for this mission. And what do you have for us today, friend? You do have our ether current for us, yes. Saint Sayer. Ragnarfred would like to introduce you to an old friend. Fancy yourself our villager savior, do you? If you truly mean what you say, I have a mind to introduce you to someone. His name's Sayer. Used to be one of the quarry's finest workers, he did. He keeps fighting the good fight to restore Alagana to its former glory, but I do worry about the toll it must be taking on a man of his years. Have a chat with him if you're interested in helping. Yeah, I'm interested in helping. Where do I talk to him? Ah, same place as we meet with, I can't think of his name for some stupid reason. He is over here, though, right? Yeah, Widergelt. Jeez, your name is for some reason so easy for me to forget, and I don't know why. I hate that. I'm sorry. There we go. Ooh, you're next to a cynical villager. What's happening over here? The old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. Ah, yeah? What speech is that? Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting for a few more of the villagers to arrive. The old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. Oh, just repeat what why would you do that? Why would the game do that? How long do you plan to continue living in abject squalor, I ask you? It's high time we bring back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Alagana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village. Bloody hells, when is this old codger gonna stop harping on about the good old days? Time you opened your eyes, old daft bugger. Time's long since past we could sell this stone here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you face the facts. There's no coin to be had sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. I'd be better served going out and hunting for my own food. Just hear me out. If you give up on the quarry when you'll be given up, then you'll be given up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling away at it. Life's the same. Grandfather, that's enough. What was the name? Svetlov? Okay. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with their lot, but there's nothing that can be done. You remonstrating with everyone is hardly going to do any good. Svetlov, well, what do you bloody expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things when even my own granddaughter has next to no motivation. There's a reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We can get by just fine with the stones you gathered in the past and with those we salvaged from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us at the quarry, only monsters. It's about time you realize that we're lucky just to be alive these days. Come on, grandfather, let's go home. And they really not into it. Well, that went well. Plastic girl understands nothing. Of course everything's going to seem pointless if you're only sleepwalking through life. And who the hells are you anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement. I mean, technically? I don't know. I am indeed the Sayer you speak of. Ragonfred sent you my way, you say? Dexter, was it? So you're the lad we have to thank for saving Werkrata. I can tell you've more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as those buggers think me. Maybe? That depends. Alright, speak with Sayer again. Sure. Alagana owes everything to the quarry. The stones we extracted were solid and pleasing on the eye to boot. We even supplied the stone used to build the palace. Those were the days. It was the imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favoring the cold, tasteless metallic buildings instead. They say they look civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came when the Garlemald began recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many to the rebel cause. With no one left to tend to the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin and is now overrun with beasts. The few of us that remain have been left to eke out a living using any means we can. I swear on Rogo's very name, if we could just take back the sleeping stones, this whole village would brim with vitality again. I just need something that proves the beasts are gone from the quarry. Then the villagers would surely see fit to help me restore it to its former glory. I know this is a lot to ask for a complete stranger, but it's not as if I'm spoiled for choice right now. Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters and bring me back to bring me back 2 Urlith soul stones? I'll forever be in your debt. Okay, from the sleeping stones. Where was the sleeping stones? Aha, back up here. Oh boy, that's gonna take a while to get there. Okay, time to get going. You know what? While I'm here, I'm actually gonna go find this place finally as a location. There we go. Now I have access to this whole area, and now I definitely know I can't get up this way, so I have to go around like usual. Ah, here's some Urliths all the way on the way to this space that we wanted to go to. All right, I just fight these guys. Come here. There's one, and now for 2. Come here. There we go. There's all 2 soul stones that I needed. Now, all the way back to return them to Slayer. At least I can technically take the shortcut of the waterfall. Here I go to my death. Whee! Oh, there are enemies down here. Oh, no. Okay. Just avoid you. As much as possible. There we go. Ah, finally, after eons and eons, I have returned with the things that I need for you. Nice to see you return. It'd be even nicer if you happen to be in possession of certain stones. Well, I got some Urlith soul stones. Yeah, the core of a marble Urlith. Here you go. Yes, this is exactly what I was after. Let's waste no time in showing them to the others. It's been far too long since the last ray of hope shone into the villagers' miserable lives. But wait, you weren't quarrying to get that stuff, and I had to fight monsters to get these. Okay. Well, oh, your thing doesn't have anything to continue with. Or at least not the blue marker ones, so it's not related to anything that could give me an ether current, so that's unfortunate. I'll have to talk to you for later. Do we have any other quests in this area that can give me ether current? No, so it looks like it's just heading back to Aligiri. Don't worry, Sayer, I will come back eventually once I get to go doing side quests again. Okay, now that I'm back. Oh, hello, Chocobo Keep. I almost didn't see you there. Pardon me. Yay! Now I can come back here at any time. Using Chocobo if I wanted to, but probably not. Now I can talk to Manago and continue the main quest. Yay! Strong and unified. Manago would rather not keep General Alden and the others waiting. Here we go. Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like we got a meeting to attend. Alright, here we go. Speak to Roban. Where are you located? You're off to the southeast. Yeah, southeast. Ah, both Comrade and Pippin here already. Enjoy your time with Banago and her kin. Aye, that's what I want to hear. Too many soldiers forget the importance of time away from all this. Like a vacation away from vacation? Everything appears to be in order. Very good, very good. Officer? The Imperials underestimated us once, and they paid dearly for it. They may not be so easily deceived next time, but if we cannot fool them, we'll simply have to break them. We didn't do so well the last time we tried that, though. They were almost ready to decimate us before they saw our ruse. On behalf of the Elder Seedseer, I thank you for your swift and decisive action against the primal menace. We are not unaware of the danger posed to our fair nation. Oh yeah, because they're very close to Gridania. Oh, that's true. Okay, ready to talk, Raban, are you? That everyone? Then let us begin. Alagiri is ours, and for a mercy, we took it without losing a single man. But we dare not grow complacent. Specula Imperatoris will not be so easily won. If I may, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperial's motivations? For Xenos to surrender a fortified settlement of strategic importance without so much as firing a shot is inexplicable. We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Suspicious though it may be, I will not refuse this gift from our enemy. The path to Alamigo is through the east, through Specula Imperatoris and Castrum Abania. It bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to a massive cannon with unparalleled range and destructive power. Ooh. Which means that we will need to strike Specula Imperatoris quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field, and to utilize the installation as a shield against attack, as they would doubtless not risk damaging the towers. I see. Then we have no choice but to accept what we've been given. Aye, that's the way of it. I've no doubt that Xenos got something planned, but we'll have to deal with it when the time comes. Hopefully it's not gonna, one-shot us like they almost did in Ralger's Reach. To the assault then. The main host will commence a direct assault on Specula Imperatoris. During this time, I would hold the Scions in reserve at Alagiri to deal with any Imperial forces that may be dispatched in response. Understood. Wait a minute. We should be fighting with you in the Resistance. I understand you don't want to rely on too much on Dexter and after what he's been through, but at least let the rest of us do our part. Are they okay with that? If she wants to fight, I say let her fight or don't do anything reckless, alright? Well, it looks like the answer is going to be the same regardless. It's just going to be how I respond to it. Can we say she shouldn't do anything reckless? Because I feel like she will regardless, but you know what? To err on the side of caution. I won't. I promise I'll do what Conrad says. Mayhap it would be best if I accompanied you. LSA can stay with Dexter. Oh, go if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. Oh, we certainly can. You have your orders. Dismissed. Yay, we're gonna go attack another stronghold today, right? Yeah. Or at least start attacking one. I've only been recording for about 2.5 hours. We should have plenty of time. Ah, meanwhile, deep within an Imperial research facility. Doesn't specify where. So what in the world is all this for? Oh, Cryle! Oh! Are those pods filled with other people too? Why would... Oh no. Are they gonna take some of they're gonna tip...
My head.
Are they going to be taking life essence from other people to power her up? They're going to take part of Kryle's power?
Let us see. So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Oh, they'd already done the procedure. I didn't realize. Shit.
Though we Guardians are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics.
Oh, I didn't realize that. They can't wield magic? Wait, no, we've had Imperials, we've faced Imperials that have magic before, unless they were conscripted, so they might not have been actual Garleans. Oh, intriguing.
This deficiency, for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabard.
I'm pretty sure she already knows about this. This is only for our sake, isn't it?
Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage.
Ceruleum was also able to be found in northern Thanalan, so could we have done the same?
It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic. Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court.
Only
Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
That was weird. It continued on even though I didn't even press continue. That was weird. Also, I'm just now realizing I'm getting a lot of Hojo vibes from this guy. I don't like that.
You gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Oh, wait, that's true. Why would you do that?
Alamegan, through and through.
Maybe it's because they wanted to experiment on someone before experimenting on a Garlean?
What you have been granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
I am informed that Alagiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specula Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the watchtower?
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
So it sounds to me like we're not going to be fighting her soon. Also, is there someone on the side? Thancred, our boy!
Found you.
That's right, he was looking into where Kryle was. That's right. I'm sorry, I might have misspoken. I tried to say buddy and boy at the same time and said boy. I don't know why I said it that way. Hey, LSA, so what do we do in the meantime? We just wait for any kind of counterattacks? So full of fire and eager, aren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong and they have each other. At least you spared me the trouble of having to speak up. I wasn't about to let Lise go alone. That might have actually been that would have been a more interesting thing to see, because me and the tactician would have stayed behind while you and Lys, being the most reckless ones, would have been out fighting. That would have been interesting. Okay, so we get some gazelle skin equipment that I could take. Do I want any of these over some Heaven's Eye? Direct hit rate? Not sure how many direct hit rate I have versus how many I need. Probably just stick with equipment. So let's get one for the... Yeah, get one for a tank. Alright, I'll say, what do we... Oh, hold on. Before I talk to you, I want to talk to more people around here. Just to talk. If there's something you need, I'd suggest speaking with Officer Brazenbrook. Things tend to go much more smoothly when he's involved. Alright, so where can I find him? Ah, there you are. Sorry, sir, but you'll have to move along. I'm meeting someone regarding a rather urgent matter, and they should be here at any moment. Ah, darn it. Okay, so I can't learn anything from you. Who can I talk to learn some stuff? Can I talk to Diggin here? I don't want to go through you guys. Oh, what do you have here? If and I find either use... I couldn't read that in time. Darn it. If you have something to ask me, make it quick. I'm on patrol. Aha, so it is you do I talk to. What kind of place is this? This is Alagiri. It's a popular stop on the trade route to the Far East before the Empire took the village for their own. The trade route went the same way as Alagiri's freedom. The village was only managed to survive the past few decades by trading with Imperial troops. No one will be trading by land in the Far East as long as the Empire draws breath. However, there is hope yet for Alagiri if they increase trade with Ul'dah and Gridania. Yeah, that'll work. And what do you do exactly? You said you were on patrol? My name is Dagan. I am one of the Alamigan resistance tasked with keeping this town safe. That being said, I do not plan on merely protecting it. Alagiri suffered under the Empire for 20 years. I'd like to do my part to help them rebuild. Yeah, that's real noble. I wonder if we're going to do anything like that in terms of side quests here. Maybe. Ooh, wicked ambush. You look fun. Or maybe, perhaps not. Perhaps more interesting than fun. When I heard Alagiri had been liberated, I strapped me axe to me back and came running in search of monsters to hunt. They don't mean to be much hunting at this point. Not yet, at least. I'm pretty sure there will be soon. Anything else I can talk to that is not a quest? Oh, what do you have? Pass me that Eric, friend. I couldn't read the rest of it. Darn it. There's Frank. Interesting name. I'll admit I did less than honorable things to make my fair share of profits when the Guardians were here. I'm a merchant, after all. That said, I plan to use my savings to get this place on its feet again. It's just a matter of how. And I learned from last time I can talk to these people. I should talk to these guys to see what they have to say. The cliffs over here to the east used to be a stairway, if you can believe it's such a thing. Ooh, that's interesting. Unfortunately, the Guardians destroyed it in the hopes of cutting another line to Alagiri. That must be one of the reasons why we can't get there from the north, or here from the north. Hopefully, it can be rebuilt someday. Maybe? I don't know how much damage it's done because I don't see it here, unfortunately. Is there another guard on this side? No. But there might be back on the other side of the entrance we came through. Oh, hold on. There's more people here. Zuzudasu. At last, Alagiri is free to become the trading center of Garabania once more. And more trade means more profits. All of those deliveries for the Resistance without compensation are finally paying off. Good news for traders! Yay! Now that those damned Imperial dogs are gone, we can get to rebuilding and making Alagiri a real trading center like it used to be. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Love to see more people, more hustle and bustle. Especially with you, the people being impressed as is. Wait, but that could mean... what? What mean? I'm thankful for all the Resistance has done, but I still worry for the future. We've lost so many over the years. And if the Guardians should ever return... No, I don't think it's time to celebrate just yet. Ah, you guys are worried. That's what you were talking about before, right? Oh. What's happening here? What are you guys looking at? What are you ladies looking at? Even a woman in my position has standards, you know. The Imperialists were nothing but brutes and pigs. You and the good banded women of the Resistance, on the other hand, are more than welcome to partake of my services. And what would... Oh, I think I can tell what those would be. Uh-huh. I see. Okay, you have a quest, so you're not one to regularly talk to. And you also have a quest. Anyone over here that I missed? Ooh. Okay, for some reason I thought there'd be something back there, but no. Anyone else over here? Ah, here we go. How did I miss you from before? Next to Brazenbrook. The people of Alagiri will be safe so long as our men keep in line. But for the moment, we're still only a pack of faceless soldiers to them. If we don't do all we can to make things better here, we're no better than the Garlean bastards who were here before us. Exactly. Working hard and hardly working. Okay, now I can go back and talk to the soldier that was stationed outside here. See what you have to say. Anything special? Welcome to Alagiri, the heart of trade in Girabania. Or, at least, that's what it was before the Garleans invaded. Someday soon, this place will live up to its reputation again. You wait and see. Oh, I'm certainly waiting. With bated breath. But now, I must talk to LSA to see what exactly we do next. And that would be... Hell's Open. Ooh, that does not sound good. LSA is ready to depart Alagiri when you are. Here we go. We have a fair bit of ground to cover, so we should split up. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, you know what to do. Oh, and so you know, I sent word to Arnvald's squadron. They're already searching for other nearby areas, so we have allies in the event we encounter anything beyond our means. Well, hopefully we don't actually meet anything like that. Seems to me like we're going to be having a confrontation with the skulls again soon. Ah, your jump scare. Well, y'all jump scare, not y'all, your. Wrong character. But, yep, sounds like we're going to be having another encounter with the skulls soon, but it doesn't seem like Fordola is going to be involved at all, so it shouldn't be too bad. Thankfully, the areas I have to search aren't too far either. So, we have an area next to this Notorious monster I saw before, which I didn't mention before. That is a gorgeous color of blue. I love that color. That's one of my favorite versions of blue. Oh, hello. There's oh, I see. A destination to inspect, and we are going to encounter something because it's clearly marked for a potential encounter. I realize that now. And we face... Oh, hello, Imperial Canis and Imperial Aquarius. How are you doing this evening? Hope you're doing well. I don't know if Requiescat's helping me or not, but I'll use it anyway. Whoop, none of that. And you're done, so now it's just you. Boop. There we go. Oh, not yet. There we go. What? I forget what this ability does again. Oh, it actually deals damage, grants stacks of Requiescat, increases the potency of Holy Spirit. Oh, and that requires no cast time? Oh, that's why this was still glowing from before. Okay, I completely forgot about that. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so the next place we check is further north. I've been summoning the same mounts in succession for a while now. I don't know why it's doing that. It's interesting that it is. Huh. It's not because I don't have anything else set. I do. I have everything set. Or at least... Actually, yeah, I do have everything set, don't I? Oh, hey, we got some more of these, I recognize these monsters. This is, yeah, Kongamotos. Interesting. I wasn't expecting to find any of those here. Ah! Oh, ether current. Must find before I fight these guys. Let me select you. Real quick. There we go. And how many of those have I completed so far? I didn't even check that. In the peaks? Did I find... there's one missing in this area that I can get. I'm just going to randomly see which one that would be. Where do I need to put this one? That's to the east. So it's in this direction? That's weird. Why would it say it's to the east? Yeah, what the heck? Is back in this direction? Did I miss it? It was back here. Was it back here somewhere? Oh. I'm dumb. East is this direction. Why do I keep doing that to myself? Oh my god. Okay. Now that I have my bearings again, let's go fight some stuff. As soon as the music stops. That was kind of ominous. Ah! Some of these thingies. Another slasher and some sky armor. Let me get this active again. Oh, it was an attack. I didn't realize that. There we go. You going. And might as well use this as well. Yeah. Also, reduce damage. Bop you again. And then get that. And another, hit you with another Holy Spirit. Yeah. And then one of these. And then this. That was not enough. What did you just do this to? There we go. Ah, okay. Imperial forces dealt with. So now we rendezvous with Alice, who's further north. Oh, not even that far north either. Cool. Let me just avoid these Kangamotos just in case. Alright, I'll say, where are you? Are you by the pillars? No, you're over by this tree. Ah, you did find some Imperial soldiers. Ah, give me a moment, Dexter. Say that again, if you would. No, maintain your distance for now. Understood. Keep me appraised of any developments. That was Ardenwald. The pair that was spying on us from the fringes has followed us here. Uh-oh. What about you, Dexter? Any trouble? Not much trouble. I did encounter some stuff, though. And there I was thinking we might be due for some peace and quiet. Glad to hear you dealt with them. I hope the assault on Specula Imperatoris is going well. It might? Skill speed! I need more of those, yes! I won't worry about the equipment for now. I know I can just make those if I want. Oh, we're going directly into a cutscene. That means things are going well? Oh god, there's a lot more damage and destruction than I initially thought there would be. But at least Raban can hold his own. Ah, there you go, Pippin.
Whoa, you've improved, lad.
Come now, father. You lured the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny it.
Turned his back intentionally. It seems like everyone is holding their own this time. Well done.
Our work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Convince them or force them?
Then we will tend to the stragglers down below. With me!
I don't mean to jinx it, but it seems we're doing well. I probably did jinx it by saying that, didn't I? Wait, she's here already? They said she wouldn't get here in time.
Report.
Enemy forces have overrun the lower facilities and appear to be mounting an assault on the main tower. We have already received a request for reinforcements. A unit of legionaries has been mustered and is ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
Stand down.
Commander?
Tell them to stand down.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that? I want nothing more than to help them. To lead the bloody charge. But I have my orders. Lord Xenos said no reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
Oh no.
What? Kill our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
No, she's not, and she is not happy about it either.
Ask Lord Xenos yourself. I thought not. Initiate the firing sequence. Wars are won on the backs of the dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty. Now, give the order.
Initiate firing sequence.
Aye, aye. Initiating firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
This got complicated rather quickly. Don't like that.
Alfred, Rudolph, Hamlin. For us. For our people. For our future.
I need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
Oh no, Conrad, our friends are in there. Oh. Okay, related to the experiments being done on you? What could that be doing to you? Is that the barrel of the gun? It seems like it is. Yep, that's a really big cannon. Oh boy. Oh no, it's the sister ray from Final Fantasy VII all over again. Actual cannon instead of a laser beam. Oh no!
What in the seven hells?
Long-range artillery.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat! Now! Relay the orders!
Understood. All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
Oh wow, yeah, this is a lot worse than I thought it would be. And there goes the tower, and probably Conrad with them. Oh no. Unless he was in the lower levels when it happened. By the 12, did you see that? The main tower just collapsed. You heard it too, didn't you? It must have been the cannon at Castrum Urbania. But that was an imperial installation, and the troops were still... Damn it! No one's responding. I don't know if the shell is being jammed or... We have to go, right now. They need our help. Exactly. Okay, we don't actually have to go there. We just talk to you to go. Heavens weep. The fear in Alice's eyes is unlike anything you've ever seen before. This way. There's no time to lose. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait, it's not as far as I thought it was be. Oh, interesting. Oh, why did I think we'd have to go to Castramabania now? We're actually going to the Imperatoris to do what we can to help out. That's what it was. Jeez. Of course. Okay, we're here. It's worse than it looks. He probably wasn't even... Pull yourself together. The gate. This is our way inside. We need to find my brother. Right now. Okay. Oh, we have to actually go in from this side. The locks on the massive gate appear to have been disabled. You need only prise them open to pass through. Okay. Except, is it going to close immediately on us when we go through? Is that how that works? Oh. Yep, I guess it is. It just closes on us immediately. Okay, we're here now. Let's see who we can help. Damn it! I don't see them. My brother Orlees. Maybe the general knows something. How about you, Pippin? It shall be done. What shall be done? Reuben, what's happening? I'm glad you're here, Dexter. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperials fired on us. On Specula Imperatoris. I didn't think they had it in them. To kill their own men just to kill us. Gods damn them all. It's a lot like Shinra and their attack on Sector 7. Holy shit. Where's my brother? Tell me where he is. I want to see him. He was in the tower when it was struck, but that need not mean anything. Our forces are still evacuating and many remain unaccounted for. Alice? Alice, listen. There are soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families just like you and me. They need our help. Do you understand? He's right. I'll take the north. You take the east. Okay. Guess we're gonna be searching. Yeah, we're gonna be searching for wounded soldiers in need of assistance. Tell the others we need their conjurers ready to receive our wounded. And get me every carriage you can find. They could fire on us again at any moment. That's what Pippin was referring to before. Or answering to before. Okay, so... Oh, up here. This is where they want me to check. So for wounded soldiers, 3 of them. Hello, everyone. Oh. You're not who I talked to, but... Wounded or dead? Not entirely sure. Wounded soldier, here you go. I'll provide assistance as I can. Thank you. I think I can manage on my own. Good to hear. I know it's not going to be easy, but it's good to hear that you can at least go. Continue. You too, Flame Soldier. For a moment there, I thought I was bound for Thal's Great Hall. Ye gods, what were the Imperials thinking? I have no idea, honestly. Storm Soldier, are you okay? Just give me a moment to let the world stop spinning, would you? There. Holligir is not far. I'll make it. I'll make it. Good on you, buddy. Whew. Okay. Oh, wait. Continue searching. Oh, now I talk to this wounded Temple Knight. Oh, the Temple Knight. Oh, yeah, because the Ishgardians were helping too. Is there any way I can help this guy? Because it didn't look like he was responding. Okay, he is up. That's good. Everything hurts. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. Wait, I know you. Dexter Gravel, ward of House Fortin. I know you? We fought together on the steps of faith. You saved my life back then. And now. Oh, you were in the fight against the giant dragon? I can walk. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. Conrad! Conrad, can you hear me? Naga, put him down over here. It's Lise. Does that mean Alphinaud's not far behind? Yes, he wasn't far behind. And Minago. Heck yeah, you guys are okay. Oh, but Conrad doesn't look it, though. Dexter, full glad I am to see you. Wait, where's my sister? Actually, she's out looking for... No, I was going to say she was looking for you, but she's looking for soldiers to help like I was. Oh, mighty Ralgar. Oh, knight and noble Azima. I beg of you, do not take him from us. Let's hope they don't. Or didn't? Didn't it be the better option?
Conrad! Conrad, speak to me!
Okay, he is. Looks like he's still breathing.
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake.
Oh, that's right. The skulls were involved in this. Fordola's own men were in this. And Xenos knew that.
We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing.
Shit.
Well, that's that then. Time's up.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Oh, that's a lot.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
Fucking there he goes. God. We did lose a lot of people in this fight, but losing one of our own leaders, that hurts even more. That hurts the people even more. Meanwhile, in the chaos of Castra Mabania, oh yeah, back to this.
Next round, double the charge.
Wait, they're firing again?
Come, Nidhogg. We are needed.
When did you get Nidhogg's power back? I thought we got rid of that for good. Or tried to. Woo!
That's
Dude.
the cerulean pipeline.
I didn't think the Dragonfire dive was that strong.
Impossible! How can one man... Shoot the bastard! Shoot him!
I was about to say, do they have Stormtrooper aim? But no, they were hitting him directly.
My lance has slain far greater beasts. You're welcome, boy.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon! The savages are coming!
Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to rack my brain. When was the last time we saw Nidhogg's eyes? Was it the Warriors of Darkness that tried to take him at some point? I feel like that's something they tried to do. I don't remember if they succeeded. Or if it even was them that took him. I know someone tried to. It wasn't the Asians, was it? Shoot, I don't remember who took him, so I don't know how Estinian has Nidhogg's power at this point, unless he got it by some other means. That's a mystery for another time, I guess, but now we have this to deal with. No, 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 you can't! Not now! God damn it. I promise. I think we all do at this point. We could have killed them. We could have walked away. But instead we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. We tried to seek a peaceful solution. We showed them mercy and this was their response. Fire and blood. This was their answer. Such crimes cannot go unpunished. They must not. God's as my witness, there will be a reckoning. I wasn't expecting this much from Alphino, goddamn. Okay, so how do you expect to get vengeance on them, Alphino? The road home? Slowly but surely, Alphino is regaining his composure. Okay, so he's coming back to us. Good. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we're in danger. We three will see to Commander Kemp's body, find my sister, and return to Alagiri. Okay, off we go. Oh, you're actually over here? Ah, there you are. You weren't even that far off from finding your brother. He was just over the side back here. There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Okay, at least we saved a few more soldiers. Tell me you found Alphino. Tell me he's alright. Well, I did, but it's not good. Oh, thank the 12. I don't know what I would have done. Though, saying that, what would the Resistance do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here, not now. We should return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help on the way. Got it. I can do that easily. Let's go. Oh, there's some on the way already. Come on, Midgard. We could use Midgard some more. We could really use some help here. I am going the wrong way. I should be heading that direction. Actually, I'm just gonna go around this way. That makes a little more sense at this point. Okay, so there should be someone or someones around here somewhere. I don't see anyone unless they're back here. They are back here. Good. What should we do? We've got plenty of our own wounded to deal with.
Say the word and I'll finish him quick. Oh. I didn't realize there was an imperial, a wounded imperial here. Right, because they would willingly attack their own, we should help everyone we can. It wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I half expected you were about to slit my throat. To hell's with this. I should be back home in Ilsabard instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. Okay, we helped one. Put me in a jail or whatever. I'm through with it. Do you hear me? I surrender. And what do you say about that? What should we do? Okay, same thing as before. No, we're not finishing him quickly. There's no need to now. Okay, so more soldiers in need. Are they going to be more Imperials or more of our allies? We'll have to see when we eventually get into the next area. Oh, I got to get through the Serbat bulkhead first. That'd be a good idea. Proceed through the gates. So it looks like most of our forces are back across the gate already. That's good to know, at least. So where is everyone? Looks like... Ah, a wounded resistance fighter. Good, good. Here you go, buddy. You'll be okay now. Thanks, friend. Bloody tourniquet came loose and I was having trouble getting it back on. I should be fine the rest of the way. Good to hear. Anything new? I can manage on my own. Reckon you've got more important things to do than watch over a poor sod like me. Well, technically yes, because there should be more of us around here. 4 times! That's happened 4 times! I need to do something about that. I'll figure that out later. Who else do we have here? Oh, we have someone over here as well. Last one. You'll be okay, buddy. I'm here. So, do what I can. Oh, bless you, kind. Wait, is that you, Dexter? I didn't recognize you at first. I've been feeling a bit dizzy. Must have lost a lot of blood. I can't keep going. I can keep going. Well, let's hope you can, considering you said you might have lost a lot of blood. Go on without me, Dexter. I'll not be long. I'll see to it. I hope you do. Okay, regroup with Alphino, who is back over Allegheny at this point. Yes, so I can just teleport back there to make it a bit quicker. Okay, Alphino, where are you? You are outside. Good. Ah, and everyone else is here too. Hi. I knew we'd lose people doing this, but him? I was sure the old bear would outlast us all. Yeah, given his tenacity, I would have believed it too. I did what I could for those I found along the way, but some were beyond help. Yeah, I figured that was going to be the case for a lot of people. It's up to all of us to carry on in his stead. It's up to me. Oh, that's right. He did say you specifically. And we were all witnesses to that, so we'll be able to let everyone else know that's what's going to happen going forward. That's going to be interesting. Dexter, we've given over command and kept the remains for safekeeping. Later, I have no idea when, rites must needs be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. That's it for the road home. And sadly, I know this is ending on a bitter note, but at this point, I think this would be a good time for me to stop for today. So, well, thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. I wasn't expecting to end with the death of a known and liked character. Kind of expected it at some point, though, given how things have been going lately. But I guess we'll have to see how this goes at a later time. So, thank you all so much for joining me on this journey to continue the Resistance's fight against the Empire, and maybe learning a little more about the Empire that we might not have known before. And I hope you all have a good night.